New York, New York, you are now 50 Cent. You gotta stop it. I just in the shit like 12 and 9. Yes, in my 745. You try me crazy, shorty. I
need to see you and feel you next to me.
I'm about everything you need and I let you smile. I don't want to see you cry. Got some questions that I got that ask me how. Hope you can come up with the answers, baby. It's easy to love me now.
You love me if I was
down.
And now
But you still have nothing for me, girl. It's easy to love me now.
you love me if I was
down.
And now
But you still have nothing for me. If I fell off tomorrow,
would you still
love me? If I didn't smell so good, would you still hug me? If I got locked up and set this to a quarter century.
Camera going on in a second. 2 turn. What's the word, man? What's the word? Appreciate you. Oh, that. And disappeared like some of my friends.
Time to put it up, you be down the ride. I be down to kill a nigga, cat, chill and drive. I'm asking questions to find out how you feel inside. If I ain't mad because I flip burgers at Burger King, would you be ashamed to take friends you feeling me? In the bed, if I use my tongue, would you like that? If I wrote you a love letter, would you write back? Now we can have a little drink, you know, a nightcap. And we can go do what you like, I know you like that. It's easy to love me now. Would you love me if I was down? And how would you still have love for me, girl? It's easy to love me now. Would you love me if I was down? And how would you still have love for me? You know, would you believe me if your father found out I was stuck in? Do you believe me when I tell you you the one I'm loving? Are you mad because I'm asking you 21 questions? Are you my soulmate? Because if so, girl, you're a blessing. Do you trust me enough to tell me your dreams? I'm staring at you trying to figure how you got them jeans. If I was down, would you say things that make me smile? I treat you how you want to be treated, just teach me how.
This is back and stats, don't deny the fact. Good was good, not was good. I love when y'all come in and spam the emojis, man.
Believe me, I keep it out on it. That's what it takes.
I love when y'all come in and spam the emojis. No funny.
We only human, girl. We make mistakes to make it up. I do whatever it takes. I love you like a fat kid love cake. You know my style. I say anything to make you smile. It's easy to love me now. Would you love me if I was down? And how would you still have love for me, girl? It's easy to love me now. Would you love me if I was down? And how would you still have love for me, girl? Could you love me on the bus? I asked 21 questions, and they go back. Could you love me in the bed? Could you love me on the bus? I asked 21 questions, and they go back.
I asked 21 questions, and they all about us. They all about us. Shout out to 50, right? Probably play one more. Probably play one more song. That's it. One more song. And that's it. Good morning, everybody that's in here so far.
I think you're truly something special. Just what my dreams are really made of. Stay together. Oh, there's no one like you now. Oh, baby.
Yeah. I can't really explain it. I'm so into you now. I want to be more than a friend of you now. When they ask, I mention my baby girl in the interviews now. And I don't bring the bottles from the 90s and the 2000s. And I have a friend who's now. Because the kid's ready to tell you how you feel in a few battles. Baby, I speak in general now. But girl, I'ma do whatever just to keep a grin on you now. Where I go with bikinis in the winter too now. What you think of tan lines on the skin of you now? I wouldn't, I wanna spin it from down. From Fifth Fast, shopping street, and them innocent child. I don't know what other man now. As long as when I slide up in you, bro. Anything he do with you, he better be a kin of you now. And I ain't jealous, it's the principle now. So it's more than a flash. Traded it off in an orderly fashion. Lord, we crashing. Just so Lord, we order, we slashing. Drop top 3 in a quarter, we dashing. Flawless diamonds in the border, we flashing. The money we ought to be stashing. I'll make sure every quarter be cash. I can't really explain if you thinking I'm slipping. If you thinking I'm tripping, what kind of weed you be smoking? What kind of things you be sipping? Sweet thing, just to think of you dipping. When I make the blues so hard, you would think I was tripping. You would not
Make sure I like this video. Make sure I like this video, y'all.
don't worry about how you spend. Since you've been asking about the friends, how'd you like it?
Both my names had Jack on the end.
Trip, the truth is, girl, the way you cook a steak, remind me of strips and roof bricks. You love my smile, no matter how chip my tooth fits. It's you, it ain't making my whips, it's ruthless. You sit on wrong, dip, deuces, and you ain't fat it. I can never even be as dip. Couple ballers look dumb when they press you, 5 and 6s. You don't let them kind of numbers impress you, even though I was somewhat successful. Yeah, me and a player was becoming stressful, but every since the superwoman has come to my rescue. It's been wonderful, my summer's been special. It's by the same part, by the villa be painted, so we can get really acquainted. The love is real. There's no way you can feel like it's tainted, but I can't really explain it. Yeah.
You done me, really explain it.
That's it, y'all. That's the music. It's more. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning to every single body that's in here so far. Welcome, 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 welcome back to another daily Facts and Stats show. Members, anybody that's a member on YouTube, when you come in here, make sure when you come in here, you send that Facts and Stats emoji. Don't be afraid to send that Facts and Stats emoji. Don't be afraid to send that Facts and Stats emoji. When you pop in, man, send that emoji, man. That make me happy. No funny. It personally make me happy. So send that Facts and Stats emoji whenever you do come in here. Like I said, what's floating on the bottom of the screen. Welcome to the best show in the world. I'm grateful, thankful, and blessed. One, for being here today, and then two, to being able to sit in this chair and host the show today. Obviously, for the most part, it's NBA Wednesday. So we're only going to be talking about NBA games or NBA things or NBA topics today. And it's floating on the bottom of the screen. Welcome to the best show in the world. I appreciate every single body that's in here, whether there's people in the chat, whether the ones that come on the stage. Eventually, I forgot to even send a link. Whether the ones that come on the stage to join the stage. To join the stage. Yes, sir, Lawrence and Chance. Appreciate that, man. I want members to spam that emoji when they pop in. Like that's like y'all saying good morning. Y'all don't even gotta say good morning, to be honest. Just send the emoji. Do appreciate y'all saying good morning or what's good or yo or whatever the case may be. But yeah, the link to join the stage is in the chat. I will circle back to that at the end of it. Justin, what's the word, brother? Appreciate you popping in. First and foremost, one, thank you for being here so far. For the one that's going to replay this and watch this back, thank you as well. If you are in here so far, y'all do not forget to, when you come in, like the video as well. Liking the video also helps the algorithm out. That can help YouTube push it out to other people. On top of that, make sure you all comment, interact, and I read all the comments, whether you comment back to somebody else or you comment on something that I said or somebody on stage said. Please feel free. Like I said, I read all comments. And I'm getting more and more comfortable with talking amongst myself. Ain't that a little crazy to say? I've been hosting a show for 2.5 years, and I'm getting more comfortable with talking amongst myself. Recorded my first video by myself yesterday. Long video. Let me put it like that. 10-minute plus. But yeah, and after that, on top of that, make sure you all sharing the show out, man. You can share it to one person. And even if you don't share it, I tweet the tweet. I make a tweet for the show every single morning. Lo, your computer tripping. It say no devices connected. By the way, Lo, it's doing the same thing it was doing yesterday. It's saying no devices connected. You got to connect a camera or a microphone or something. As far as sharing it, by the way, let me circle back to that. This is the Facts and Stats Twitter page. Every time I make before the show, for the most part, I didn't do it yesterday. It slipped my mind. And if some days I don't do it, either way, this PSA is to remind folks. PSA to all supporters. The show will be live Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. ET on YouTube only. Even retweeting this tweet. Hope people retweet this tweet. That's good. Even retweeting that tweet, quote tweeting that tweet, that's just like sharing it, in my opinion. So if you guys want to retweet this sometimes, quote tweet it sometimes, that's great. But also, you can also take the direct YouTube link while you're in here and literally hit share and invite one of your friends, family member, whoever, that love to talk sports, listen to sports, whatever the case may be. Man, Justin, that's what I'm trying to find out. That's what I'm trying to find out. So you guys can share the show out as well. On top of that, is that Ari was good as well. Didn't peep that. On top of that, there are 4 different ways you can extend your support for Facts and Stats. As you see here, I love when I look to my right and I see a lot of green. Like I'm really like I see a lot of green. There are 4 different ways you can extend your support for Facts and Stats. Whenever you're ready, no pressure. If you're not a member, first and foremost, you can become a member of the Facts and Stats community on YouTube. Over 30 plus members. I appreciate them all. There's different customized perks that you guys have the ability to see or even utilize when you become a member. You can join for as low as $5, and the rest you'll see when you click the link. To click the link, you don't got to join on the desktop no more. I made it super duper easy for you guys. You can join directly on your phone. It is the link in the description on this video, and it will literally say become a member. And then you just got to click that link on your phone and boom, 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 boom. On top of that, you can send super chats and super stickers throughout the show today, whatever you feel like it. If you want something that you said in the chat to be highlighted on the screen, definitely you can utilize it for that as well. And I don't care what the amount is. It can be $1, it can be $5, it can be $10. All extra support is greatly appreciated. As you see in this bottom on the screen, all support is appreciated. So thank y'all so much. Anything you guys do or anything you guys contribute to the platform via YouTube, it goes directly to me. So keep that in mind as well. Next, if you're not following Twitter, Instagram, or TikTok, that's cool. No biggie. Twitter is probably more important or the most important out of them all. As of this morning, I am posting more clips, as you guys are probably realizing or noticing. I'm posting more clips of the show, people talking in the show, to me as well. Like I'm trying to post shorts on YouTube every single day. So that's a TikTok video, at least one, it really should be more, but at least one every single day. That's a good start. So this morning, I did my 10 things around the league like 2 weeks ago. Today I followed that up with a couple of things that I noticed around the league as well. So be on the lookout for those videos. And you can comment, interact with me on those videos, and let me know if you see anything. Also, you can also retweet those videos, quote tweet those videos, or even share those videos. So that's the good thing about the Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Whenever I get clips from the show or whatever I record my own thing, I distribute clips from them across those platforms. So make sure you all check out Fact and Stats on those platforms as well. And then outside of Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, the website, Fact and Stats Apparel. Fact and Stats Speak Your Mind shirt right here. I have two of these left. Ready to be shipped today. If anybody's interested in any Fact and Stats Apparel, please check out the website. The website is factandstats.us. If anybody's interested in any Fact and Stats Apparel, oh, why is that so big? If anybody's interested in any Fact and Stats Apparel, again, the website is factandstats.us. And let me check. If anybody's liking this shirt that I have on, small, no medium, no large, and an XL. All right, so I have a small and an XL. Yeah, a small and an XL. And like I said, Fact and Stats, Speak Your Mind shirt for as low as $15. Check out the website. Again, it's factandstats.us for the website. That direct link is also in the description as well. And last but not least, the playback room. This is super duper important. Whoa, okay. Last but not least, the playback room, super duper important. Inside of the playback room, we watch NBA games together every single night. So right now it's basically NBA Cup games are super duper highlighted this week, where we have quarterfinals and semifinals and all that. Last night we had one really good game, and then the other game was like, ooh, wasn't that much of a good game. It was good to see star players perform, but yeah, or star player perform. But all in all, join the Fact and Stats playback room. Like I said, we're in there every single night. For the most part, sometimes even day as well. We'll transfer over there and talk about more sports, or take a topic over there as well. This is what the playback room looks like. It's an app you can easily download. It don't cost no money to download the app. It's $0 to join the Fact and Stats playback room. 1,567 members in there. And like I said, we just watch games in there. So tonight, whoa, hold on. I could have sworn I scheduled that already. I just realized my cord wasn't. Hold on. Just realized my LAN cable cord wasn't there. Am I frozen, y'all? Am I good in the chat? Can y'all hear me still? I feel like everything is loading slow. Okay, I think I'm good. But either way, the Hawks and Knicks game is at 7 p.m. Eastern time today. All right, I'm good. The Hawks and Knicks game is at 7 p.m. Eastern time today. This is what we're starting to show off watching. And I got to run upstairs and connect my LAN cable. It's not connected. So yeah, playback.tv/Fact and Stats. Like I said, the link is in the description. Next, you'll have the Fact and Stats Gambling Discord. That link is not in the description, but that link is definitely on the page. For anybody that gambles, for anybody that want to join and share their plays, feel free to join that link there on the actual page. Don't know if anybody gambled yesterday, but as I run upstairs real quick and connect this cord, I'm asked in the chat for the people in the chat who sold your parlay. We only had 2 NBA games yesterday, no football and some college basketball. So let me know in the chat if you did gamble and if you did get sold, such as being one off or things like that. So I'm gonna run upstairs real quick, connect this cord, and I'll be right back. If not, we're gonna go ahead and jump straight into the Bucks and Magic game. So give me 1 second. And also, if you want to join the stage, make sure you all request up as well. The link is in the description, or link is the pin message in the comments. The link is in the pin message in the comments. I'll be right back. Today might be my last day game. Luka sold. Gary Trent did too. Man, I went to the gym today, bro. I know I'm gonna feel it tomorrow. I had a great workout this morning. TJ, what's the word, TJ? Gary Trent and Luka. Yeah, man, I don't know, dog. I'm confident that that's gonna be the Western Conference Finals. Like I've been standing on them being the two best teams. Like I'm 100% confident with that. But that team got them defenders for Luka, bro. They got them defenders. They got them defenders for Luka, bro. So that's that. But we're gonna start with game one of yesterday. And I see some Lukas, I see some Gary Trents. We're gonna start with game one of yesterday. Last night we had for the first quarterfinal NBA Cup game. We had snap. I'm still on freaking playback. Bear with me. All right. This Jimmy Butler thing is still the main page. Yeah, I was about to say there's no way this is still the main page. All right. Biggest issue on offense and defense for all teams. First game in the NBA Cup last night, we had the Bucks versus the Magic. And I mean, hats off to the Magic, man. I mean, I cannot stress this enough, bro. I cannot stress this enough. I'm not the biggest person when it comes to no, that's a lie. I like when teams tank, personally. When you don't have no direction, and yo, when I do the screen like this, by the way, when I do the screen like this with my face and the schedule right there, is that schedule part too small? Right? I should go with this look, right? I should go with this look, or I should go with this look. I think this look better. Yeah, I think this look better. I like when teams tank and they go in a set direction, bro. Good morning. When they tank and they go in a set direction, I am the biggest fan of that. I will never be against tanking, especially when you actually tried to be good or you tried to compete and you just realize, okay, we don't got enough, or okay, this guy not gonna work here, or okay, let's trade this guy off. You know what I'm saying? I'm all for that. And where I'm going with that is the Magic. If we remember, they had some guys like the Magic done had some guys over the last 10 years. If we really walk it back and really remember what's been going on in Orlando, I mean, Oladipo, Aaron Gordon, Wendell, not Wendell, Vucevic, and more. You know, the Magic drafted some guy and they traded Oladipo pretty fast. But they had some guys, bro. They tried to compete some years. Ultimately, obviously, didn't have enough. Ended up getting Paulo at pick 1. No, Franz, then Paulo. Bleed us out. Yeah, I think it went Franz, Paulo, or either or, however it went. It don't matter. They ended up drafting both those guys within the top 10. You get Jonathan Isaac in the top 10. You get Cole Anthony. You get Anthony Black. You get Jet Howard. You get Caleb Houston. You get all these guys. I didn't even say Suggs yet. You get Jalen Suggs. You even take a low risk potential high reward move on Markelle Fultz that they did for 2 seasons as well. When Philly was just trying to get him off, right? So I'm giving Orlando big credit for how their season been so far. Mainly because Paulo been down. I don't even know last time Paulo played a game. I feel like it was early November, late October. I feel like for Paulo. Hold on. Yeah, I know I like to talk with facts, bro. I know I like to. Fultz is a free agent. My dog Markelle ain't even get picked up this year. No funny. My dog ain't even get picked up this year. But for Paulo, his last game played, he was having a good ass year. Yeah, his last game played was late October, bro. Late October. Late October was his last game played, and they're sitting at 17-10. October 30th was his last game played, and let's try to pull up their record real quick in that stretch, or since that stretch. October 30th. Okay, 1 loss, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They got 8 losses, 3, 6, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So they're 14-8 without Paolo. And I think this game right here, or this Suns game, was without Suggs. But either way, not Suggs, Franz. Either way, 14-8 without Paolo. Impressive. Obviously, hats off to Guga, Wendell when he came back, Jonathan Isaac, Suggs, KCP. Got to shed some light on him. But to the game last night, the reason why I'm giving them so much praise and prop, because I thought this was a game that Milwaukee was going to come, especially the way they've been playing basketball as of late too. I want to give Milwaukee credit. I pointed out how they sort of kind of turned things around this season, early in this season, and people were saying yesterday in playback, well, who have they beat? I'm not getting into all that. They were losing to bad teams when they were losing, and if to bad teams, if they beat bad teams, so be it. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter at the end of the day. I thought Milwaukee was gonna win this game. Pretty easy. And nothing was easy about this game from Milwaukee yesterday. It was a close game, literally the whole game. For Milwaukee. Both teams had 10-point leads. The largest lead for Orlando was 11. The largest lead for Milwaukee was 10. But I'm pretty sure that lead was cut in half pretty quickly throughout this game. I really locked in the fourth quarter when I was realizing it was a close game. Every now I was just like bull crap watching a little bit. But Suggs had a stretch in that fourth quarter where he turned things on. Ultimately missed a couple of big shots, or a big shot that threw on the left wing to tie the game up. On top of Suggs, Anthony Black missed a corner three. I think he let Dame get by him for a little layup / dunk. Off the bench, he had 17.6 rebounds, 3 assists, and 3 steals in 32 minutes. Mo Wag was good off the bench for them last night as well. Cole Anthony was stinky. Bro. Oh, yeah, black free throws. Yeah, black free throws. He missed that free throw late. That's what it was. He missed that free throw late. Cole Anthony was 2 for 12 last night, 0 for 3 from 3. Was not impressive. But Damian Lillard, bro, I seen a tweet last night or this morning that like over the last 7 games or 8 games, they're averaging like 28 and like 8 or something like that. And last night he literally had 28 and 9, 8 for 15 from the field, 2 for 5 from 3. He hit a big 3 over, it was either Wendell or Guga, or Goga, however you say his name, sorry. Last night on the left wing, I think that tied the game up, and he obviously blew by Anthony Black, gave him a lead. So shout out to Dame, and shout out to Giannis. He trusted Dame down the stretch to make plays and also make shots. Giannis, on the other hand, I mean, season has been remarkable, bro. It got to the point, and I know this don't sound crazy, but it's a couple of guys in the league for me. Not even a couple. It's only a couple of guys in the league for me. When they do things, it just seems so normal. Like Giannis having 38 and 10, or 35 and 15, or 37, 10 and 8, or 7. Like that's just normal. Like last night he had 37 and 7. I'm not taking that away from him. He's a phenomenal basketball player. He's having a hell of a season. I think he's leading the league in points per game this year. 37 points last night, 7 rebounds, 2 steals, 4 blocks. Was 15 for 24. Middleton is slowly but surely continuing to work back into the rotation. He didn't shoot a lot last night, but playmaking was on display. Him being another ball handler for them was very key. They had guys guys that have been playing for them so far this year: AJ Green, Pat Connaughton, Gary Trent Jr., Andre Jackson. And if you follow Torian Prince, and if you follow what I'm doing, none of them guys can put the ball on the floor and playmate, or even create for themselves or others. So Chris Middleton being there is really, really key. He had 8 assists last night for them. Bobby Portis, I think, had back-to-back double-doubles off the bench, I want to say. 22 points, 10 rebounds last night. And this game pretty much came down to Dame being perfect from the free throw line, and also Dame helped seal in the deal late with Giannis. So shout out to Dame and Giannis, man. They're 13-11 on the year. They're advancing to the semifinals. I'm sorry. They're going to play the Hawks or the Knicks, right? Yeah, they're going to play the Hawks or the Knicks. They're going to play the Hawks or the Knicks. And let me look at their record as a late before I see what Tween got to say on the game. Their records, the Bucks. So it looks like they started 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 6. They started 2-8. The Bucks at one point were 2-8. 2-8, and they're now 11 and 13. 13 and 11. 2-8, and they're now 13 and 11. So that means they won 11 out of their last 14 games. So, like I was saying, slowly but surely, they're turning things around. They even went on a big win streak, a mini 7-game win streak during the season to help turn it around. And right now they're sitting at a 2-game. Their next game is on Friday. No, that can't be true. Where's that? It's supposed to be a cup game in here. It's a cup game in here. I'm sorry. It's a cup game in here. But their next regular season game, non-cup game, is on Friday, December 20th, which is next week against Cleveland. So, yeah. This Atlanta going to be tough to deal with come playoff time. This kind of adversity will be proved positive later, 1,000%. And that's why I'm praising them so much. And then also to what you said earlier, I didn't respond back. Showed you it's easier to stop Luka than SGA. Yeah, my response to that was, I see why you saying that, and I'm not mad at you saying that. I was just taking account to the playmaking aspect of it. But I think OKC just has so many different defenders. A lot of teams can't do what OKC can do when it comes to defending Luka or limiting Luka or slowing down Luka. I think OKC and Boston are probably the two top teams that can do that. Outside, which is they're the two best teams in the league, actually. I think those are the only teams that can do that when it comes to limiting, slowing him down, making him uncomfortable, making him look rattled, or whatever the case may be. Only OKC and Boston because they have the defensive personnel. This nigga Luka went from Dort to Kaysen, to Caruso, and then after them three, you got to look at J-Dub in the eye. Not saying it's not saying that's something crazy, but you got to look at J-Dub in the eye. And then on Boston side of things, we already know all their defenders, Jaylen Brown, Tatum, White, Drew. You know what I'm saying? So it's tough. There's only them two teams that can make him look like this. I seen West tweet earlier. He will be better. He will be better against them, and I believe that as well. I got a couple niggas like that. Yeah, I seen him actually real life torch the Houston though. But I think I don't know, OG, because I don't think Brooks is gonna make it. I gotta see them play, but I don't think Brooks can make it tough on Luka. I think the Thompson twin can make it tough on Luka. I think Tari can probably make it tough. I don't think Brooks can from an on-ball perspective. But I mean, we'll see. I think you guys, at the end of the day, I still got a couple of guys you can throw at Luka like that too. We throwing Dunn, DJJ, and Kawhi. Nah, DJJ can't check Luka.
You don't think Dylan Brooks can guard Luka? He's a little bit more doughy though, like from a stocky perspective than a man. A man is a little. He could post him up out there, you know.
I like Dort more than I like Brooks when it comes to that. Is that?
Yeah.
I like Dort more so on ball than Brooks for me. Yeah, I think so. I think I can say that. But it's not no gap. It ain't nothing like that. It's cool. I guess Brooks another body you can throw at him too, regardless. Brooks another guy that's gonna get in his head and play physical with him. So that's what you need. You need guys gonna play physical.
They don't guard Luka one-on-one with Dort though. They load up.
Nah, yeah, for sure.
I feel like just one-on-one. I feel like the best defender is probably like an OG, or like
Fat can be more,
or like a Herb Jones in the league. Probably those two.
Yeah. You got anything to say about the first game last night though with the Bucks and the Magic? I mean, yeah, the Bucks and the Magic.
Yeah, I was mad at. I don't know why Orlando was keep fronting the post when they had Gogo Pataze on Giannis, because Giannis dead ass just kept spinning, get to the rim every play, and then when Bobby Portis came in and he gave them a huge spark, them threes late in the game. I mean, in my opinion, Orlando should have won this game. But it comes down to a veteran. You feel me? It comes down to more poised. Like Milwaukee made that big run late. You feel me? Dame hit that three. So Suggs went up. I feel like Suggs played a good game, but like they didn't have a closer. Dame just hit the three. Then he got the Anthony Black layup. They should have loaded up on him on that play. They should have left. I forgot who was on the strong side when Dame drove, but the man just was glued. He was attached to him. Like it was a good game. They were going back and forth in the fourth. But good win for Milwaukee. Good win for Dame, Giannis. They've been doing their thing. Can't really take that away from them. Been playing like probably the best duo in the league. Giannis, what MVP, him or Jokic right now. Shea's creeping up in the mix, but those two probably are. It's between Jokic, Giannis right now. Dame sneakily. You spoke on it. The last 8 games, he's playing like maybe the best PG in the East. Halliburton hasn't really been there. Brunson to start the year didn't really start the season that great. I think but he will. I'll say probably Dame has been playing like the best PG in the East. That's not really a hot take. Yeah, they doing their thing.
I think that's actually true. I definitely do think Dame been performing like the best point guard in the East. He's playing really good basketball, and I think he's more comfortable within the offense of what he wants to do. And I think him and Giannis, when it comes to feeding off of each other, it's still crazy to think about, but it don't feel like it's crazy. Like it's crazy to think about that Dame and Giannis is on the same team, but it don't feel crazy. Like I don't know.
Because the reason you don't feel crazy is, in my opinion, their chemistry together when they're both on, it's like one player's deferring. We really never seen a Dame Giannis band for band like you feel me? Like they're running pick and roll, pocket pass to Giannis, shoot the midi, Dame top of the key. Like I feel like their chemistry is a little different. It's like a Kyrie. Not that's a little different. It's like I don't know how to describe it. It's like this. We really never seen this duo because their duo chemistry. When Giannis is setting the screens, he's been the better screen setter this year. But it feels like Giannis is like, oh, Dame, do your thing in the clutch,
Yeah, and he did that last night for sure. He did that last night. Dame averaging 26, 4, and 8 on like +5 efficiency this year. Yeah, he's looking like regular Dame. Let me just say that. He's looking like regular Dame, be more.
Percentage. His 3 elite. Like his 2-point percentage right now, getting to the rim, his floaters, Brook Lopez setting these mean screens, him getting, you feel me, the big all the way to the rim. That's Dame, I know. Dame with the first step to get to the free throw line. Explosion.
Yep. So shout out to the Bucks. They advance. They're going to play the Knicks or the Hawks. I hope it's the Knicks. Personally, if I had to predict, we'll get to that a little later. I think the Knicks probably do win that game tonight. And yeah, man, that's that. Game 2 last night. Obviously, the game that a lot of people was looking forward to. The second game of the year that they played. First game, we didn't see Luka in action. Dallas pulled off the win due to the likes of Kyrie Irving, PJ, and etc. Now this is game 2. OKC was home. Can't remember if they was home the first game either, or first game as well. Probably not. But now game 2 of all this. The Thunder got the win, man. The Thunder got the win last night, 118. Hold on, my thing's tripping. Thunder got the win last night, 118-104. OG said Orlando, before I move, will be Boston's biggest threat later in the year. Okay. I do want the Cavs and the Magic to run it back. This version of the Cavs and this version of the Magic, healthy, I want that rematch. I want them to run it back 1,000%. So yeah, hopefully we get that. And then I want to see the Bucks and the Knicks meet in the playoffs as well. Anything that happened with the Heat or maybe Sixers, most likely it'll be Sixers in the playoffs as well. And then probably the Hawks, we'll see. So yeah, game 2 of last night, we had the Thunder versus the Dallas Mavericks in the NBA Cup quarterfinals. The Thunder got the win 118-104. For me in this game, man, I'm gonna start with this. It's so damn hard to stop a player that's so damn good at SGA. Like it's ridiculous. What makes it so scary for the league is that he even took his game to another level this year. He took his game to another level, and it's like, damn, it's like freaking. Granted, he was this good last year. He was also this good 2 years ago as well. But it's like freaking Dragon Ball Z when somebody go to Super Saiyan mode or something like that. This guy is now knocking down the 3-point shot consistently. Knocked down 5 threes last night, if I'm not mistaken. 4, 5, or 6. One of them. I'm gonna put the box score in a minute. Knocked down 5 threes last night. His confidence in his shot is way different from 3. Way different than what it's been 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, even last season. He was the guy that was focused on and getting to his spots in the mid-range area. He's now a guy that feeds off the defense. Okay, you guard me this way, I'm gonna go that way. You guard me that way, I'm gonna go this way. Somebody said it the other day. He got so many different counters. And now in his bag, he also adding a pull-up 3-point shot now. Or you want to play around? Okay, I'll pull up in your face. He's now adding that to his game and is making him so much more lethal as an offensive weapon. Like OG just said, man, he different. He different. And I'm not glazing, I'm not de-eating, I'm not doing none of that. I'm just watching. I'm a Kentucky fan. So all Kentucky guys I watch all year at Kentucky, and I support them in the league. He's ridiculous, bro. He's ridiculous. I want him to win MVP this year. I'm not gonna lie to you. And the way he operates on the court is just amazing. He also is a willing passer when need be. But he's a leader of that team. He showed that on a 19-night basis. Now when I put the box score, he had 39 points last night. What he shoot? He shot 15 for 23. And like I said, 5 for 9 from 3. 3 steals, 5 assists, 8 rebounds. Offensively, he's sort of kind of like a do-it-all guy. Just not one of the better passers in the league. You know, like he's not top 5, top 10, or whatever when it comes to that aspect. But he can still move the ball. He can still score the ball at will. On top of him, Isaiah Hartenstein, man. I mean, another double-double. You know, if I had to guess how many games he played this year, I don't know off the top of my head. He probably played 10 or 12 games this year. And out of them 10, 12 games, he probably had 10 or more rebounds. If not all, probably 1 or 2. 1,000%. While I'm freaking talking about it, let me check. Isaiah Hartenstein played in 4, 8, 9 games this year. Damn. Yeah, and out of the 9 games, he only had 1 game. Yeah, I was spot on. He only had 1 game where he went under 10 rebounds. In that game, he played 22 minutes, and it was a blowout. So that probably could point to it, right? Rebounding the ball, he's rebounding his ass off this year. He's averaging 13 rebounds in 9 games, with 12 points basically, and also being another connective passer for them in the middle. You know, that was on display in New York. It's now on display in OKC in Oklahoma City. You know, so shout out to Isaiah Hartenstein. Now to the other guys, I want to start off with them, but to the other guys, man, they have a lot of guys that's going to come in and step in and contribute. And I feel like OKC plays with no ego. Like it ain't no ego on that team. It ain't nobody that's out there forcing nothing. They all play within themselves. They all play within their offense. And it's like they know they're going to get the opportunity to either shoot, whether it's 3 shots, whether it's 5 shots, whether it's 6 shots. Them guys that shooting that ball, they tend to try to make it count. What I mean with that, Kenrich Williams came off the bench last night. He shot the ball 5 times, 4 threes, but knocked down 3 threes. Like they have so many different guys where they don't need to shoot 10 times, 12 times, 14 times. But them 3 or 4 or 5 shots, if they get pre-game or a game or that particular game, they're gonna try to make it count. Isaiah Joe was just like that. What he do? Like 3 for 8 from 3 last night, pretty solid. Caruso for this team, he's like that. He knocked down 2 for 6 he was 2 for 6 from 3 last night. All open for the most part. Could have knocked them down. You're not mad at that. Aaron Winger hit his lone 3-point attempt. He's 1 for 2 from 3. Son Wallace and Dort is the same way. They're defensive guys. They're there to play defense first. But like I said, when they got to knock down the outside shot, they're probably going to do that. And when Dallas was trying to make a couple of runs late in that fourth quarter, they attempted to twice. They cut it to like 7 or 8. I want to say 7, 8, maybe even 6. And then OKC answered right back every single time. So Shout out to Lou Dort, Wallace, Kenrich. He was big in the first half of them. I feel like a lot of his points came in the first half, actually. Isaiah Joe, Caruso, Hartenstein, I shouted him out. J-Dub wasn't good to me yesterday. I know he got a lot of buckets late in the fourth quarter or in the fourth quarter period. But overall, J-Dub wasn't good to me. He was 8 for 21 from the field, 7 rebounds, 4 assists. And yeah, that was pretty much that. But the way they defended Luka, well, let me look at their box score first before I talk. Luka, 5 for 15, 2 for 8 from 3. 16 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 4 steals. Kyrie, 7 for 14, 17 points, 7 for 14 from the field, 3 for 5 from 3. Clay, 19 points, 5 for 10 from 3, 7 for 14 from the field. It's sad because their real best offensive player yesterday was really freaking Najee Marshall, to be honest. He had 19 points off the bench. And he been playing really damn. That's A+ signing for them this offseason. Say how many turnovers Luka had? I don't know. No, Luka had 6 turnovers. My bad. I ain't even look at that. Luka had more turnovers than he had field goals made. Okay. That's actually bad. Yeah, more turnovers than field goals made. And he played 40 minutes. So yeah, that's really bad. So there you go, Goods. But yeah, man. I mean, they defended Luka a certain way. Even Kyrie, they loaded up. Not too much one-on-one situations. Whenever we all know how Luka operates, he operates with the screener in the screen and roll game. Creates a lot of 4-on-3 opportunities or situations for his team. I think that's what they did a lot last night. But play finishing just wasn't there. All the play finishing just wasn't there for Dallas last night. Whether that was Gafford, what did Gafford and Lively do? They have 14 points combined. To me, the play finish wasn't there between those two guys. And not even just them, other guys as well. Quentin Grimes could have been better yesterday. Omax gave him good minutes off the bench. Knocked down 2 threes. Other than that, man, I mean, listen, they defended Luka a certain way. He was getting double. Sometimes when he didn't even call the screen yet, they were still doubling him at half court. Like he didn't even call a screen. He didn't even come down the court and call a screen. He was getting doubled at half court. Literally. I can't make this shit up. So I mean, listen, they obviously made a point of emphasis to make others beat them yesterday. And I just think that Dallas they just weren't prepared. Kyrie Irving struggled against them again. Well, not again, but I'm thinking back to the last playoffs. Kyrie Irving just wasn't good yesterday. I think he could have been more aggressive in certain spots. 7 for 14, you could have shot more. Luka, he was just, you could say he was clamped. They played great defense on him. There's nothing really to say about that. Shout out to OKC defenders. And yeah, man, I mean, OKC showed, this is without Chet, by the way. I know Dallas was missing PJ Washington. OKC was missing Chet. But OKC showed why many have them as being the best team in the Western Conference, in my opinion. I do have Dallas right behind them. And yeah, so shout out to OKC, shout out to Dallas. And then also have Memphis third. But here nor there, I'll get to Memphis a little later on. Great win for OKC last night. Twin, you got anything to add? Hold on. Luka, SGA, iHeart sold me.
Yeah, I got a lot to add, gang. I'm just
what did you? All right, I got you. What did you? Who sold your parlay, Ev? What did SGA sell you on? What did iHeart sell you on? Luka, I know you bet his PRA. OKC went 46 for 1-on-1. Wallace had Luka on the island and boxed him up. I believe it. He blocked his shot and he strapped him too. Shout out to Kassan Wallace, no bullshit. J-Dub sold my threes, Lay. Luka couldn't get you 7 assists. See them bad beats right there, bro. I ain't gonna lie, them bad beats. Type shit that you just gotta chalk it up on the chin and just move forward. I'm about to say something. Oh, bro, I felt like every time OKC shot a 3 last night, the shit went in. Like, no funny. It really looked like Boston last night. Like, I don't know the percentages, but it looked like 20 for 50 with 40% from 3, bro. It looked like Boston last night. They shot 53s. And they shot 26 in the first half. I remember in the first half, they was 11 for 26. They finished the game 20 for 50. Like, it looked like Boston, bro. Whenever Dallas was trying to make that run in that fourth quarter, you had Dort hit a 3. You had SGA hit a 3. You had Kassan Wallace hit a 3. They answered with threes. A lot of that came from turnovers. 11-10 pointers out in the first half. Dallas had 10 turnovers in the first half. So when you turn in the ball over, shout out to 11-10. when you turn the ball over, it's not easy to get back on defense and guard correctly. You have to find an open man. You have to chase back, lead you to scrambling. And typically when you're scrambling, you have a guy that's going to be open. That happened a lot in the first half. So that pretty much, well, how many turnovers they had in the game, period? They had 18 turnovers. So 10 in the first half, 8 in the second. Turned the ball over too much. Bad full court passes from Luka. Dinwiddie had 3 turnovers. Quentin Grimes had 3 turnovers. Like Derek Lively brought the ball down a couple of times on rebounds. He had a couple of turnovers, picked his pocket. Kyrie had 2 turnovers. So it was a turnover fest for them. Najee Marshall had 2 turnovers. So pretty much everybody that played, you know, they had 2 or more turnovers. Everybody that actually played, they had 2 or more turnovers besides Klay Thompson. He had 0. So that was a problem for them last night, man. Turnovers. OKC had 13 turnovers on the game, but like I said, they knocked down a lot of 3-point shots yesterday. They hit 5 more threes than Dallas. So it all makes sense. SGA couldn't get 6, and I couldn't get 4. Damn, they both sold by 1. That's a bad beat. The best defensive playmaking team I ever seen. They did some, before I passed to the tween, they did some insane shit last night. Like, bro, Luka finally got by somebody or got into the paint or something like that. Try to throw a lob to Lively, I think it was. And I'm talking about, bro, I'm so mad I can't remember who the players was. I know it was Wallace and it was somebody else. They both jumped up and blocked the lob attempt, bro. And they stole, and that was a turnover right there. Like, Lively didn't even get to catch it, bro. It was insane. It was literally insane that from a defensive playmaking perspective, like you were just saying, SGA, it was SGA. That team is insane. They play so together, bro. They play so together, and everybody know their role. Like I said, there's no egos on the OKC team. It's SGA and then everybody else, and they all know that. So, shout out to OKC, man. Great win last night. And who's left on the West Side? Houston on the Warriors. I hope the Rockets win. I want to see the Rockets or OKC to advance to the championship. I want to see the Rockets or OKC to advance to the Cup championship. I want the Rockets to beat the Warriors tonight. Honestly, I want the Rockets to beat the Warriors tonight. See who advanced to play OKC in the championship. So, yeah, man. Play OKC to go to the championship. Sorry. Twin, what you got to say about the game last night, man?
I'm not gonna hold you. Yeah, I got a lot to say. Let me just start off first with saying, man, OKC's bro, that defense they had on Luka, you got him at you got Dort pointed POV, he the pointed attack defender. Then you got all these help sides. I never seen a team blitz Luka this much, and they didn't get burned because you got Caruso on the backside. You got like, oh, bro, Case and Wallace, all of these guys, bro. You want to funnel, in my opinion, this low key. I don't want to blame Kyrie, but when you know Luka don't got it going early, I feel like Kyrie had to say, "Yo, fuck the playbook, the Luka's heliocentric system right now. They blitzing him. Let's get some off ball shit. You feel me? It just didn't go their way. Like from a defensive standpoint, they didn't get into any good actions offensively. You got Dort on ball. You feel me? He was, and I never seen this much people like us. There's a clip floating around on Twitter, Dort face guarding Luka, and it's a whole bunch of NBA fans like, oh my god, OKC's on team that can play like this. Bro, have y'all never seen a phase guard before? Like, this is a routine defense. Like, this is not a new phenomenon. Luka just has to fight through it a little bit better. He let him win off ball. Like, that shit was weak in my opinion. But yeah, I mean, Luka, he was trolling. I want to give Casey Wallace a big shout out. Isaiah Joe, that 3 to end the third quarter, top of the key. That was a big 3. You feel me? I mean, Spencer Dinwiddie. I mean, I'm not gonna blame the role players, but I really gotta blame their big. You feel me? Like, if you're gonna blitz Luka, you want to funnel the ball through Lively. He has to be a better playmaker and be stronger, nimble. We've seen the same. OKC plays the same way with every
See, that's what I'm talking about.
We've seen the same shit with Zubac, with James, when they've been blitzing him and they funnel the ball to what's it called? You got to be stronger. You got a small guy on you because Harkenstein didn't play the whole game. There was some plays like you said Shea blocked him. Like you just got to be more firm, more like I don't know. OKC's defense backline, they have probably the best rotations I've ever seen. Probably of the team this year. Like I'm not gonna say ever because there's been better defensive rotation, longer teams. But this team is not even that big. They just competing. Lou Dort is maybe what 6'3", 6'4". Like you got Isaiah Joe, he's competing. Casey Wallace, what is he 6'3"? Shea 6'5", 6'6". J Dub was playing center and he like 6'6". It's just competing. What Mark has put to this program defensively, you got to give kudos to him and what they got going on. I mean, Luka, I'm not going to say this is, if they matched up in a playoff game, this would probably, they would win or they would lose because this is regular season. Maybe they do a little bit other, like they scheme better. You feel me? OKC's been blitzing guys. I think I seen OKC blitz Luka. I think it was like 20 something times. That's the most times. I think Denver was a close second how they like to operate, but that's when you're calling for the screen. Sometimes Luka doesn't need a call for the screen. You got to take your one-on-one matchup. If you know every time you're gonna call for the screen on Lively, they're gonna put two on the ball, and it's Grimes and Clay and Najee Marshall gotta do something with the ball. You just gotta take your primary. You feel me? Like this is a Luka problem. This is not a Dallas problem. If you knew by the end of the first quarter, they're blitzing me every PNR. Fuck the PNR. Today I'm playing ISO. They're gonna gap off the shooters. Obviously, that's normal. But you gotta take your primary. You gotta ISO this shit. This was an ISO game. This should have been a Luka 20 shot out of trying to get an advantage off of his primary. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. You
Yeah,
said
I think.
you said my fault. Go ahead.
Nah, I think you're saying some good stuff. I'm definitely with you.
Yeah.
Um, I'm definitely with you. Um, it, 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 it was tough, Definitely got to ignore the screens sometimes, right? And go to the post if need be. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to bring the ball down and call the screen every single time because you know it's going to come. And yeah, you can feel like you're creating advantages for your other team, but sometimes you got to try to not say take away their trust, but also want to step up to the occasion or look that other superstar player in the eye. And last night, I don't think he took it upon himself to look SGA in the eye. Um, I think SGA came out there with one mission and one mission only, or two. I'm going to score, and nobody going to stop me, and I'm going to make sure we win the game. Luka, on the other hand, as you see right there, great pass to Clay. He made it to upon himself to where, okay, if I'm going to get doubled high on ball screens, I'm gonna just dish the rock, right, and hope that they convert. In my opinion, if Dort is playing good defense on you on the perimeter, then let Dinwiddie or Kyrie bring it up to other guys on the court with the ball. Let Dinwiddie or Kyrie bring it up, and you operate from the from the block from the post. You know what I'm saying? See what you can get there. And I didn't see too much of that last night. And he only brings that out sometimes, but I didn't see too much of that last night. So Luka to me just didn't look SJ in the eye last night, and wanted to have wanted to have a superstar performance or match that energy. Good shot, SGA.
Yeah.
Match that energy that SGA was doing last night. Excuse me. That's what the game came down to.
They were playing a man when he was getting in his ISOs. They did press. It's crazy because Dort pressed him. He what's it called? He was face guarding at the half court, and they were blitzing. Like they dead ass played every type of defense you could play.
Yep.
You feel me? You funnel the ball through Lively. He's getting stripped. He's getting plucked. It's a layup on the other end. You feel me? Like they literally did. They played this game. I'm not gonna hold you. I wouldn't be surprised if another team seen this footage and was like, "Oh my god!" But they don't have Casey Wallace, Caruso, or Dort. But I think another team with bad defenders might like. You feel me? Like just I don't know. Another team in the NBA was like, "Yo, that's how you guard in the regular season." you blitz him and let Clay and Grimes and Najee Marshall beat you. You feel me? Like this scheme might
But
be
see, this is I hear you too, by the way. But this is what I'm talking about. SGA made it a mission upon himself to score no matter what and win the game. You have Kyrie on ball. Lively didn't even shade. He came all the way over. Typically, when they shade, they will stand in the middle for 2 seconds, get that 1 foot out, get that 2 feet out, go back into the middle. Lively said, F that. He came all the way over. SGA can make this pass here to Joe. Is that Joe creeping up? He really can make this pass to Joe because Dinwiddie can't stop that pass. He can make this pass to Joe right here. Instead of doing that, let me slow the speed up. Instead of doing that, how the freak do I slow the speed up? Did they run it back? Play my song and I think I messed up the speed, y'all. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Either way, instead of doing that, he said, Kyrie, I'm gonna give you that. Lively, I see you, but I don't care. I'm gonna rise regardless. Like, I see you, but that's a guy that wants to score no matter what. That's a guy that want to win a basketball game. And he did that last night. And I feel like Luka didn't do that. Luka seen the double teams. Okay, whatever. Here. Get out of my hands. Now, granted, a lot of his doubles were high, and that goes to my point where he shouldn't have. Somebody just typed in the chat, no album or / relocation for Luka. Luka wasn't facts, Rudy. Luka wasn't on that time at all.
like
Luka was out. This game was on Luka. This game was on nobody on the Mavericks but Luka. Straight up. Nobody but Luka.
some of these shade baskets is just crazy. Like no funny. Like he's chewing over. That was a bad pass, but like he's chewing over. What's it called? The doubles. They're basically firing late in the clock, and he still shot over Lively.
Yep. That's
Like
the pull up three that I was talking about. That's what makes him. That's what I was just talking about earlier in this. That's what makes him so lethal. If he's doing this now, doing this, then I gotta slow the speed up, bro. No funny. And if he's doing this now, what can we do?
Now you can't.
What can you do? Boom. I'm just gonna rise. And I know that's Luka, but he's doing that to anybody. You gotta guard him a certain way.
That to his game because I was looking at it. Most of his threes last year, especially in the playoffs, it came out of step back threes, fake drive. This year he's doing walk up pulls. Shout out to Shade, man. Now, I know niggas was hating early on in the season because he was shooting too much threes, but I was liking him experimenting. Are you feel me?
Yeah. They say we sound funny. Or they say we sound funny. I don't know what she talking about. Anybody, y'all? How we sound? How I sound up here? How Tween sound? They try to give SGA a zone look. Bow. That's what I mean by winning passer. He don't got to force nothing. He willing to pass the ball. It's crazy, bro. Good hustle by Caruso.
Bro,
yep. And that's created by Caruso. Great hustle by Caruso, bro. Yeah. Great hustle by Caruso. Tip that out. Isaiah pick it up.
And they don't even have their big fella Chet Holmgren, and he's one of the best rim protectors in the world. Like they're doing this blitz scheme, him at the back line, helping off of those shooters.
And OKC went up 20 in his fourth, but like I said, Dallas made it probably like an 8-point game or something like that.
Kyrie hit 2 threes on the left corner. I remember that, and then he hit a layup. He went on a personal 8-0 run. I think this is the run right here. Yeah, this is the run right here. Yep. This is the 8-0 run Kyrie makes because I remember this. So
he doubled the hell out of Luka. Yeah, Rudy.
It got a little buggy at the end.
It's buggy now? Nah, it's probably. Let me pause it. Nah, I do look buggy. Yeah, look a little buggy. But yeah, I mean, man, listen, that's as we're seeing here, we're watching these highlights of this game, bro. We just seen nothing but okay. Think about it, y'all. We seen OKC just hit a lot of fucking threes. And that's all I was saying, bro. They knocked down 23s last night. This probably number 3. Yeah, this is number 3. This Wallace in the corner. You cut it to 10, he answered back with a 3. And that kept happening last night. So really great defense by SGA. This is a lot. Yeah, a lot of wild. Yeah. Hell of a team, bro. Great win for OKC. J-Dub got a couple of late buckets as well to help his box score out. Rudy, I know. I think this is the second late run that they tried. They were just down 19. They went down 19. I think Clay hit this. He pulled up right here. Yeah. They went down 19 and then they made it, I want to say 10, 9. Oh my God.
No, that's tough.
Like this shit don't even make no sense, bro.
He really one of the ones. Where would you
This
have
was
you want him to win MVP? But like being unbiased, where is he in the ranking right now? Giannis, Jokic, him third.
right now he's been the third best player in the league.
Yeah,
This is I just don't understand.
it's funny because I remember niggas in here was talking about that boy Zero. But I'm not gonna. But you feel me? He not fucking with him. Zero not fucking with shit.
Yeah, I mean, only thing that I'm considering changing because coming into the season, now granted, overall, I still think Luka is top 3. Luka and Giannis is top 3. However you want to order it. Luka at 2, Giannis at 2. I don't
Hey,
mind.
Giannis, I mean, Embiid on there too.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. My top 5 is still the same. Like my top 5, I don't care about the order, but
Okay.
it's Jokic. If you want to put Giannis at 2, cool. You want to put Luka at 2, cool. But either way, those guys are next at 2 and 3, and then I had Embiid at 4. Then I had SGA at 5.
Okay, I respect that.
And then I might out of this season, I might consider moving SGA to 4. I think that's the closest thing that's probably going to happen for me. With Embiid going to 5. But I got to see how Embiid, one, if he plays and how he closes the season out when he is playing. He had a good game the other day, 30 something, whatever it was. But I think SGA is probably reaching the point where he can probably pass Embiid for me. Because what has Embiid done that? I don't see no reason why I can't do that. You put it like that. And after that, SGA will then Swiper told me earlier today. I don't think I even respond back to the mention. But Swiper told me earlier today. Overall, he feels like SGA is in Luka tier right now. So if people feel like that, that's cool. Um,
I'm not mad at that.
that's cool. That's cool. That's actually the next. Not really a real conversation, but that's the right. What's good, by the way? That's actually the next thing. Also, if you are in here, y'all don't forget to like the video, hit that like button. Also, if you are not subscribed, whoever just subscribed today, just as well, thank you so much. If you are not subscribed, y'all make sure you all hit that subscribe button. And you're probably seeing a lot of people in the chat with green messages or green is next to their name. That means they are a member. If they are a member, you can become a member too whenever you feel like, whenever you want to. To become a member, it's the description on the YouTube chat. You click the YouTube description. You can become a member. Yeah, it's cool today. But I'm getting the hang of it. I'm getting the hang of this vibing and talking. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Twink even coming up. Anybody else can come up to the stage, by the way, too. But you want to become a member? It's in the description on the YouTube comments. 3 different levels you can join as. You can join directly from your phone. You don't gotta be on a desktop no more. Also, you can send super chats and super stickers throughout the show today to extend your support. Just want to throw that out there. Check out the website as well. It's factandstats.us for any Fact and Stats apparel. And do not forget to join the Fact and Stats playback room. We watch live NBA games in there every single night. I can't wait to watch the 2 games today. I think we got 2 good ones on the way. Knicks Hawks. We know what's around that with Trae Young and everything like that. And then we got the Rockets versus the Warriors. So I can't wait for the kind of like prime time playoff atmosphere type game. So yeah, man. Pull up to the playback room tonight. Become a member if you're not a member already, man. Let's see if we can get somebody to become a member today. Yeah, you can join from your phone now. You don't got to be on a desktop to become a member. The next thing, this is more so like a conversation for like a crowd or a group. So it's not a crowd or a group right now. So probably not going to continue it personally. But it was really just in the chat. In the chat, you guys can let me know how y'all feeling about this. But as of right now, basically, it was more so, like I said, it was more so of a conversation for like a group or whatever the case may be. But in the chat, y'all can let me know, who do y'all feel like is the better player, just period, right now? Do you think SJ entered that tier to be or been displaying good basketball over the last couple of years to put him or deem him as a better player than Luka? or do you guys feel like Luka is still better than SGA? So that's a question to the chat. And then also, I'm gonna ask Tween that as well. Why he's the only one up here? What's your answer to that? And in the chat, make sure y'all answer as well. You think SGA is now better than Luka, or do you think Luka is still better than SGA overall right now? Tween disappeared. Oh, I think Tween disappeared.
I just got a phone call. My fault. You said what?
I was asking you who you think is better right now overall between Luka and SGA. Like I said, this is more of a question for like a crowd, but obviously it's not a crowd on a stage. So it's just a question to you and in the chat real quick.
I'll probably say Shea because I'm gonna be honest. Going into that like the second half of the season last year, and to the like before the play, we did the playoff shit. I had Shea above Luka, and people like me, Jay Will, and everybody. We were doing rankings. Who you think is gonna play well in the playoffs? I had Jokic, Shea. You feel me? He lived up to that against that OKC Dallas series. You feel me? I think Shea is better than Luka. You feel me? Like it's just the better defense. Yeah, Luka is 10 times better playmaker, similar level scorers. I'll probably get an edge to Shea as a scorer due to his versatility from three this year. We just seen pull up threes. He's showing step back threes. We know what type of what's it called rim finisher he is. The mid range, we already know that midi is money for him. It's just playmaking and playmaking versus the defense. I think the playmaking is less of a like Shea's still giving you scoring gravity and his playmaking is not that awful. You feel me? It's just a preference. Are you a favor of Luka's playmaker or are you a favor of Shea's defense? And I'll probably go Shea's defense.
Okay. It's funny because Shaggy mentioned me today, and Shaggy was like, "They starting a war. You gotta pick a side." And if y'all know me, y'all know. If y'all know me, I am one of the biggest Kentucky fans. Like, damn, my bad, my mic is all blurry. I'm one of the biggest. Damn, oh my bad, y'all. Hold on. Damn, made it worse. Put up. My bad, y'all.
Now you definitely got to pick a side though.
Shaggy was like, they starting a war. You gotta pick a side. One thing I'm never gonna do, bruh, is pick a side when it come down to Luka versus and he in any type of war or battle or conversation with anybody that went to Kentucky. I'm not doing that. So let me put that on the record for y'all right now. When it was that whole little Luka and Booker thing 2 years ago, anybody can tell you what I said. I don't care. Like they both my guys. It don't bother me at all. So when it comes to this Luka and SGA thing, which I am seeing on Twitter over the last 24 hours and throughout this season, I don't mind it at all either. I think both are great players. I think both are great players. I would never choose. That ain't happening. If it ever come down to anything like that, I'll probably lean Kentucky. But like I said, I'm not choosing. So it is what it is.
77 was him, but it was Buck 77. How you gonna lean towards Kentucky now? I know you like Shea, but Shea was always on like the outskirts. You feel me?
Wait. No. I'm saying if ever come down to a situation with me having to go to Luka against anybody against Kentucky, like I don't have no words for it. Okay, but if it ever come down to it, I'm always probably lean with the guys that I like / supported first. And typically that's Kentucky guys. You know what I'm saying? Luka came in around Luka. I became like a big Luka fan 18, like 19, 18, something like that. So
okay, I'm not mad at that.
how am I switching up? I don't think y'all heard what I said clearly. Heaven saying what's good. I'm not switching up. I wouldn't choose at all. But if it ever come down to a situation, I'm gonna always rock with Kentucky regardless. I'm gonna rock with both regardless, bro. It's not gonna change nothing. It's not gonna change nothing.
He's not gonna choose, but if he had to, he's not going up against Kentucky. That's what he's saying.
Yeah, because I know at the end of the day, I'm gonna always be like Kentucky never gonna go nowhere. Like the program never gonna go nowhere. Like when it comes to me, like supporting them guys and liking them guys in college to the NBA, that's never gonna change. Like that's never gonna change. So and I'm gonna still be a Kentucky fan 20 years from now. still supporting guys in the NBA from Kentucky 20 years from now. So like I'm saying, that's never gonna go nowhere. It's not Luka. Nah, it's never Luka over everyone. Let me get this clear. Everybody knows it is a 1A, 1B situation for me. It's not Luka over everyone. It is Luka and Booker. Those are my two favorite players, and they are on the same tier as far as my likeness for them. And that's not going to change. It's not Luka over Booker. It's not Booker over Luka. It is 1, 2, 1A, 1B. Split. By the way. My three favorite players are Luka, Booker, and Trae Young. And then there's Cade Cunningham. Then there's everybody that went to Kentucky. There's John Morant too. And then everybody that went to Kentucky. So yeah, just want to clear that air real quick. But yeah, for me, as far as SGA versus Luka, listen, both 2 top 5 players. I think SGA has been ascending or trending in direction to where he's stamping it. He wants to stamp him. He can. Let me say, not want to. He can stamp himself as a top 3 player. Probably as soon as this season to most. I would probably still lean Luka because of things that I've seen him do and also levels I've seen him reach constantly in the playoffs. Let me get that. So, and I just haven't seen SGA reach those levels or heights constantly or often in the playoffs as well. We done seen Luka have some insane series and also seen him take his team to the Western Conference Finals just last season, take his team to the finals, go toe-to-toe with Kawhi and Paul George when he didn't really have no real other running mate. Porzingis banged up 1 year and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So for the sake of right now, I think overall I would still say Luka's the better player. But if anybody was to say, and I can say it too, SGA entered that tier or SGA entered that door, I'm fine with that. I mean, 3 straight years averaging 30 plus, while being a good defender, while being basically unguardable. Like and then also you took your game to another level this season. You were the best isolation scorer in the NBA. So it's like that's not anything to scoff at, bro. Like SGA is the best isolation scorer in the NBA. Facts. That's nothing to scoff at. Like, and I don't think anybody in the NBA can. You said Uno.
Great.
You said
He's still
Harden
in
what?
the NBA, right?
Yeah, but SGA is
Uno
the
is
better
still
scorer
in
than
the
Harden
league.
right now. SGA is the better scorer than
ISO?
Harden right now. Yeah,
We're not talking
SGA is the
about
better.
isolation.
Yes, isolation. I think SGA is a better isolation scorer than Harden right now. Harden obviously was that, but I think SGA is the better isolation.
I mean, I think Uno still got the isolationist in him. I mean, Shea as a ISO, but let me think about it. You got Shea, you got JT, just guys points per possession, not like nigga the KDs of the world. Like the most efficient ISO guy is frequency. I mean, I'm not mad at that take, honestly.
Like, who do you think the best isolation scorer in the NBA is? No, it's not. No, I'm not debating it with Twin Goods. I'm not even about to debate it. Miles, Weston make me have this convo. This is what I'm seeing on Twitter. I'm just seeing a lot of it on Twitter. That's all. But yeah, who do you think the best isolation scorers in the league is?
You talking to me?
Yeah, if you just had to just say 5 names, if you could.
You want me to say 5 names?
If you could.
KD, Uno, Shea, Luka, Tatum.
KD, Harden, SGA, Luka, Tatum.
Yeah. They got the possessions, all of that ISO game, 3 midi, get to the Baja, get to the line, get a bucket, I'd probably say those 5, yeah.
Okay. I'm not mad at that 5. I like that 5. On the outside of that 5, I like Brunson. I like Donovan Mitchell. Isolation. I like Brunson and Donovan Mitchell, and I pray.
For that much though.
Who?
Is a good one. I give you that.
Who?
I said Mitchell don't really like. He's a high in art, especially this year. I'm watching Cleveland games.
Nah, yeah, I'm just saying overall though. I think this year he chilling more a little bit. He said Kevin Durant, Blake. He said KD.
I already said KD. That was my second name or third.
Yeah, he said KD. That's the only thing you should agree. Best ISO scores on. It's the way you get to your spots too. Facts. Nigga said Biddy didn't say Tatum.
Tatum's midi this year actually been going in. But that's
Oh yeah, responses.
But I'm looking at Luka's stat. Luka's a shot profile on cleaning the glass. Bro, he's having a awful year when we talk about like middies. Like last year, his midi I feel like he's not utilizing it more. You know, I'm watching these games. It's 3 or layup. He's resorted back to like 2019, 2020 Luka. You know, like what made him average 35 last year was him operating on the block. You feel me? Shooting that midi. When they're in drop coverage, you shoot that. You feel me? When they're above the screen, get to the Baja. Feel like he's resorted back into that, but he doesn't have the same athleticism. You feel me? You just can't constantly probe, and then try to shoot it. You know, you got to get to the midi, shoot it. You know, I mean, I don't know. Like niggas told me, yo, Luka came back from the injury against the Grizzlies and against Portland and Utah, and they was trying to. Oh my God, you see what Luka's doing, bro? Watch out, bro. We talk about Portland. You was gassing that shit, Ev.
Bro, you a funny guy, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. You a funny guy, bro.
Was trying to say, oh, you see what Luka's doing? He came back. This one in the MVP, bro. He seen the
What are you
season.
talking about? What game are you talking about? What are you talking about?
I'm saying when he
What
had
happened?
when he had
What did I
30
do?
when he had 37 against Portland, you was stamping that.
Stamping what?
Like, oh, Luka back. Oh, Luka shaking some shit up.
So what are you implying with that though? Like, what you trying to say? Like, he not like I didn't have a valid reason to say that. Like, what you trying to say? Like, where you getting at with that?
I'm basically saying the start to the year he's having is not even like top. Like, if we really doing a top 10 list right now, like I'm not even trying to be disrespectful. The start to the year, he came back from the injury. He had like 4 days, 4 games off. They went like 4-1. Then we see Najee Marshall going crazy. He comes back. They beat Portland. You feel me? They go 6-1, whatever in that stretch. They beat the Grizzlies. Come back, win off that. And niggas is talking about Luka, this and that. I'm like, bro, come on, bro. He ain't start the season well. He had 2 good games. Relax. Like he hasn't been playing like a top 10 player this year, respectfully. Like he's putting up 28, 7, and 7. But if you watch the games, there's more, like, you feel me? There's better players in the league right now. Like, you gotta step it up. You disagree with that?
I mean, nah. I mean, listen, we did it. We did it. What we did last week. What I said, let's rank the top 10 players in the league right now. I don't remember. Matter of fact, let me just pull it up. Yeah, you probably delayed, Blake. Refresh your screen, Blake. You might be a little delayed. Let me pull it up real quick. And then it's probably gonna be an early one. I get the game a little early today. Trying to get back gaming, man. Top 10. I don't know where that list is. Top 10.
I know that list. I know the first 4 was like Giannis, Jokic, and it was Shea. Then it was probably like Cat and Tatum. I know Tatum. They were arguing between Tatum and Shea. I remember that.
Yeah.
So I know those 5 or 6 was there. I know people were saying Katie, if he never got hurt, would be higher. So Katie was probably like 7-ish. And after that, I don't know the last 3 to fill that out.
Nah, I think I found it. Yeah, I found it. All right, so let me just take a glance at what we did last week. I'm going to take a look at the preview of the games today, and then I might even do the power rankings with myself and Twin, and then we'll move for the day. I'm probably not going to go play back today. I don't think there's a need to do that. So we had top 10 players in the NBA so far. This was December 5th, so this was 6 days ago. Luka came in at 9.
Damn.
So who not on this list? That's not on this list. You will put above Luka.
So first, KD, 80, Cat. I'm not mad at that. LaMelo, Brunson.
And this was at this point, by the way. This was at December 5th.
So I gotta remember December 5th. Okay.
I mean, obviously, I think it's some names you can probably say now. Like one name, I think Dame been really good. Yeah, I think that's a name that you can say. But
Nah, I feel like it's more revisionist though. At the time, am I taking Dame over Luka? I'm definitely at the time. Am I taking? Let me think. December 5th. So you got Jokic, Giannis, Shea, Tatum, Katie, 80, Cat, LaMelo. D Mitch to the season. What were they like 13-0?
nah, nah, I wouldn't say D Mitch. I think this is right. I think this is the right 10 at the moment. I think this is the right 10. Now, Luka probably still stays in this spot, if not probably off the list. Now, if we were to do it again, like I think Dame.
Wasn't Ant-Man going crazy to start the year?
I don't know. I don't know if oh wait,
Because I don't look like he was showing like Curry. I don't know what point of the year, December 5th, like was that like 8 days ago?
6.
You don't know. So, I mean, I don't remember, but I'll probably say Ant over Luka.
Yeah, okay. Not a problem. Let me see if I can put these power rankings real quick. Chat, as I'm doing these power rankings with myself and Tween, let me know what need to be changed. Let me know what y'all don't agree with. I'm gonna try to do this the best of my ability as I'm working with no crowd today. Let me try to find it. But I still want to complete it though. Just to actually give me more time to get everything done. It don't matter. I don't need a crowd to do power rankings. No. This gives me more time to get some things done. And also game. I went live on TikTok yesterday. Shout out to TJ. TJ pulled up. I'm trying to get back live on TikTok. Try to get back live on TikTok, man. Follow my TikTok, Errol Jr. DJ, run it back. Play my song. And
Vibing like I'm alone in this bitch. Hey, tip for tat. Am I something wrong with it?
Yo. All right. See, I haven't done it in a while. That's why no matter what, I'm doing it today. Like, I don't care. If it's 5 people up here, whether it's 7 people up here, whether it's 10 people up here. I have not done it since November 19th. That's ridiculous. So again, if anybody wants to come on the stage and be a part of this real quick. If anybody want to come on the stage and be a part of this real quick, feel free to come to the stage. But I have to do it today no matter what. I'm 1000% fine with doing it by myself and or with Tween. 12, 11. If it's something that y'all disagree with, just let me know in the chat and I will adjust. Those on Tween don't know any lyrics. Appreciate the ones I put up today, by the way, too. Appreciate y'all in the chat, man. Even if y'all don't come to the stage, I appreciate y'all in the chat. Feel free, Tez. Feel free. I ain't forcing nobody to come up, bro. Feel free. Listen, bro, I grind every day, bro. I went to the gym today. So me being able to end early with me every show don't gotta be every show don't gotta be 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours. I don't feel no type of way if a show is 2 hours, 3 hours, hour and a half. Like I don't feel no type of way at all. But if anybody want to come to the stage, feel free to come to the stage. He said tweet really LeBron when it comes to lyrics. All right. So November 19th. Again, the criteria is October 22nd, my birthday when the season started. Till now. So that'll be December 11th. Probably not gonna do this again till around Christmas, like December 24th, December 20, somewhere in that ballpark. Or probably New Year's and kick it off New Year's and go down. But 2022, I said 2022. October 22nd to now. More weight on recent games, strength of schedule, who you played, who you beat, win, losses, and your performance, and then injuries. Have your injuries been impacting your season so far, or could impact your future games? Right. Not too much on the future game thing though. Really injuries can be just whatever. Because at the end of the day, you gotta play basketball regardless. Established. What's good, Birdie? At the end of the day, you gotta play basketball regardless. Hold on. I really can't wait to go live on TikTok, to be honest. I'm really gonna get a set schedule and follow that schedule. Who's your national champion this year? Who is that? Is that a question? Oh, that's a Tiz. Jordan Wilson's so funny, dog. I ain't gonna lie. All right. November, I don't even know who was on the stage the last time I did this, but I do know I can say at least the next time we do this that I did this. You know what I'm saying? Like I was fully and heavily involved. 1 through 10, I had a big imprint on it all. You know what I'm saying? Between LeBron when it comes to lyrics. Yo. All right. Last week, not said last week. November 19th, we had the Cavs, Celtics, and the Warriors, rightfully so, as the top 3. We had OKC, Rockets, Lakers as the top 6. Definitely gonna be some shuffling with that. We had the Nuggets, Magic, Knicks, and Dallas as the top 10. And I can't remember, but when it comes to the conversations, I know we were saying like, damn, this is spot on, or damn, this look good. How you go live on TikTok playing the game? TikTok Live Studio. Put TikTok Live Studio on your computer, and then when you go live on TikTok Live Studio, you can just do it like that. So that's what I'm about to do today. I did it yesterday for my first time, and when I went live yesterday, niggas was like, "Damn, where you been, bro? I ain't seen you live since the summertime." Da, 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 da. So I gotta get back active. I gotta remember, like I was really growing on TikTok pretty fast, so I'm trying to get back to that.
Them 2K runs gonna be there still.
Hopefully, I gotta, I just gotta play against people online, and then eventually my TikTok viewers gonna want to play me again. Yeah, you need a capture card. My bad, I meant to add that. You need a capture card. I got mine off rep. For like $100. Hold on. HD60X, Miles. HD60X. HD60X. It's the capture cards. All you need, you connect the capture card to your PlayStation and your computer, I believe. You connect your PlayStation and your computer, and then you're good to go. So HD60X is what you need to get started. Yeah, I got an Elgato. Yeah. Got an Elgato. And that's the same as an Elgato. Yes, sir, Black. Appreciate the support, Brody. Can't wait to play you again. Hell no, they ain't run me off the app. I made too much money on TikTok. And I don't know why I was tweaking, like, how I make so much money on TikTok and I stopped gaming on TikTok. Like, I even got to the point where I even got a freaking check from TikTok. Like, I'll be back, though. TikTok and Twitch. I'll be back. So, yeah. November 19th is what it was looking like. Now, December 11th, if I had to conduct this with me and my 2 brothers that's up here at the moment, when I'm thinking of one, record-wise, the best team in the league is record-wise is the Cavaliers. They're sitting at 21-4. And then you have OKC, and then you have Boston, right? And then you have OKC, then you have Boston. Me personally, if I had to choose a one for as of right now, who's looking like the best team in the league, December 11th, through everything they dealing with, no matter what, I'm saying OKC. OKC is my one.
I would agree with that.
Okay. Tez, where you at with that? Miles, where you at with that? Cleveland. Tez.
My fault, brother. You said say it again. My bad, bro.
Power rankings, basically. That's all.
What's the on recent games for the schedule? Don't Cavs still got the best record?
Yeah.
I guess Cavs. They stay there.
Wes, what you got an answer for it? Welcome to the stage, brother.
You know where Wes and Good's going.
What's the word? I was connected. I ain't really hear what you said. I just heard Wes was good, brother.
Power rankings, as asking who you got at one of the criteria and everything.
Oh, I'm here in the nick of time. Nothing has been ranked this far. I think I can make a legitimate argument for OKC. I do think that if people want to argue the Cavs, though, I wouldn't be against it. They still have a better overall record, had the most wins in the NBA. Still have less losses than us. So I'm not opposed to it, but I'm a vote OKC, especially with the win we got last night and the fashion that we did it, and the way Shea has emerged. Um, I know it's a team thing, but I think that strengthens, the team, the way our heart is playing, etc. I'm a vote OKC one.
All right. They went out. I'm gonna rock with the stage real quick. If any member in the chat want to vote, or just let me know who they got as well, feel free. But they went out. At 2, I'm gonna circle back to the Cavs. For me, only reason why I'm circling back to the Cavs at 2, is because they still have that win over Boston. Literally, like a week ago or whatever it was. So that's why I'm still putting again the Cavs over the Celtics. They got that win over Boston. I know they split this season 1-1, but more recently, they were ahead of them the last time we did this. I know they split, and then since we did this, they beat them last 115 and 111. So I'm gonna still keep the Cavs over the Celtics.
OKC just get one though.
3 people say OKC, two said Cavs.
It was
I hear you. Okay.
Are you good? Me personally, it's tough because Cleveland, like AJ said, Cleveland lost to Atlanta twice, but you also have Boston, who had a awful game, in my opinion, against Memphis, where the defensive scheme was let Drew shoot. It's like this way through the season, I probably got to get an edge to Cleveland. You feel me?
Yeah.
Just me personally.
Yeah. I know Ted's a mile. Wes, you got Cleveland as well?
Yeah, at 2, I'm gonna go with the Cavs for now.
Do we all agree with it? Oh, wait, my bad.
Nah, yeah. Okay.
Do we all agree with Boston at 3, right? That's clear.
I'm not opposed to it. Now I will say, power rankings, it's cool, and it's early. I won't as well as Memphis has been playing. I think maybe I want to see it for another week, just especially like I think Memphis could eventually overtake them in a power ranking thing, depending on the week. But I want to see their opponents. If they have a week where they beat, let's say, or a 2-week stretch, because we do this every other week, it's bi-weekly. If they have 2 weeks or 2-week stretch where they're playing, let's say they have 4, like 6 or 7 games, something like that. And 4 of those opponents are, plus 500 or above 500. Excuse me. And they go out and they handle every opponent that's above 500. They have a strong part of their schedule where they show up and show out, which I'm sure they have already, but I'm just saying for the future. And maybe the Celtics suffer a loss in that week. Boom, boom, boom. That's a week where they will overtake them or could overtake them.
Yep. Fair. For me, it's power ranking style. I do shit strictly off power ranking. And granted, I'm not looking at the previous 10 because that was November 19th. It's now December 11th. This team is taking a jump. They cracking my list. And at number 4, power ranking style, Memphis Grizzlies are number 4 for me.
Yeah. I mean,
11 they won 11 out of the last 13 games. Really nothing bad that you can say. So anybody got a different team that's not Memphis? All right, so I think Memphis is cool. Again, chat, let me know if y'all feel like I disagree with something. Grizzlies for me. When I think of 5 now, this is another team that's been hot in the West, but I'm not going to put them over this other team yet. So I'm actually going to stay with Houston. I think Houston is still 5 for me. I know Dallas was rolling prior to last night. They won a real similar stretch like to Memphis. Memphis was 11 out of their last 13. Dallas was like 12 or 11 out of their last 14, something like that. Dallas, they do got the win over. Damn, that's hard, bro, because Dallas beat Memphis in the stretch, though. That's a good point out, good.
But the problem with that loss is They really should have went 10-0. That stretch, you feel me? Memphis should
But
have went.
Memphis beat Boston. Goods. I gotta get at it. I gotta remember that.
Yeah, but they should have been. They're 9-1 in their last 10, 10-11-13. Like they really should be 10-game win streak, but they lost to
Can't
Dallas.
ignore that.
That
Can't
was a
ignore that
bad
though.
L
That
though.
matters. Yeah, that's it. Can't ignore. Well, I wouldn't say it was a bad L, but it mattered. I can't ignore it.
I'm talking about how the
Damn.
game went. Like the fourth quarter, they blew it up.
So let me say this. Let me ask this question to the chatting stage. The way Dallas been over the last month of the season, is anybody okay with, or since the last time we did this, because they were 10. Is anybody okay with Dallas being over Houston now with their recent stretch of games? Because like I said, it's more weight on recent games. Recently, Dallas they're 8-2 in their last 10. And like I said, it's real similar to what Memphis and what they did. They just come off a 7-game winning streak. Is that enough to put them over Memphis? I mean, Houston or no?
No,
I mean, why you say
Why
no
not?
so fast?
Yeah, why
Yeah,
not?
I'm
Why not?
confused.
because I feel like
Houston
6,
lost to
8,
Golden
9,
State with
10,
no
11.
Steph and no Dre, which is
Yeah,
a bad loss.
I remember that. And they got another
Um,
And like I said earlier, before West continue, they're just like Memphis. They're literally 11. They won 11 out of their last 13 games, by the way.
so then
and they
so then,
lost to the Kings. So yeah, they lost to the Kings, and then they lost to the Warriors. They beat us though. They did beat the Thunder in this stretch. Beat the Clippers with no Harden. Beat the Timberwolves. The Sixers aren't like a real thing, but they also lost to the Trailblazers in this stretch, if I'm not mistaken.
I
who?
think they did. Houston, right?
Yeah. What what
Yeah, I
what,
think.
what was the last week? 11-19. So yeah, since the 19th, their wins are the Pacers, the Trailblazers. They lost to the Trailblazers. They beat the Timberwolves, beat the 76ers, beat the Thunder, then lost to the Kings, lost to the Warriors, and then beat the Clippers with no Harden.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
like I think other people are.
I,
So
I,
So
you
yeah,
went.
I'm fine voting Dallas. But go ahead, Taylor.
yeah.
I'll go ahead, man. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Now I think I jumped the gun a little bit because like I think Goods got a point. And again, I don't know how I feel about this. So I'm asking y'all. Dallas beat Memphis, and they're both these teams reaching stretches. But Dallas lost to OKC, but Memphis beat Boston. How do y'all feel about that when it comes to them? Like, do we swap 4 and 5 or do we leave it as is?
That's what I was going. I was going
Because
to say.
they both did the same thing. They both won 11 out of the last 13 games. They both hot. They both
Hold
and they
on,
played each other.
are you asking if Dallas would be ahead of Memphis?
Yeah, I'm just seeing like how do y'all feel about that?
Oh hell no! Come on, bro.
Okay.
that's too
Okay.
far.
Hey,
They're
hey,
winning
no
games. They're winning
disrespect to
games
Dallas, but
without
no.
Ja
No,
Morant. I get it.
I only said that because Good said the head-to-head thing. Like Dallas got the head-to-head over Memphis in this recent stretch. That's the reason why
And that's
I brought
true.
it up.
And I think in fairness, let me also be kind. In fairness, I think because matter of fact, I can look it up. I don't have to just speculate. So, since the 19th, what Dallas has been able to accomplish, they beat the Nuggets, which was a good win. They had Jokic. They lost to the Heat, not a bad loss though. They beat the Hawks, beat the Knicks, beat the Jazz, beat the Blazers, beat the Grizzlies, beat the Wizards, beat the Raptors, then lost to the Thunder last night. But obviously they only have 2 losses in there, and since the stretch, I think you spoke to that, Ev. And
Yeah.
then for the Grizzlies, they beat they beat Boston. That matters. They beat the Wizards, Kings. Obviously lost to the Mavs, beat the Pacers, and then beat the Sixers on the 19th. Are we counting that, or are we counting every game after the 19th?
They beat the Sixers on the 20th.
Yeah, I'm saying on the 19th they lost to the Nuggets, and they lost to the Nuggets without. But I mean they didn't have Ja, but the Nuggets didn't have whatchamacallit. They had Bane and Jaren, but Nuggets didn't have whatchamacallit. And the 19th is the morning of, so I guess we
Yeah,
should count
yeah,
that game.
yeah. I was about
They
to say that.
lost
Yeah,
to the Nuggets, beat the Sixers, beat the Bulls, beat the Blazers, beat the Pistons, beat the Pelicans. I mean, Dallas has had a more impressive stretch since then in terms of like strength of opponent. Um, combined, I think Dallas has beat more impressive teams in that stretch. But Grizzlies beat Boston.
I'm
I
I'm
don't
I'm not
know.
bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm with Goods though, bro. Because this at the end of this is a power ranking. So the head has to matter. Like it has to.
Not mad
Yeah,
at it.
yeah. I think I was moving a little too fast.
The Grizzlies, bro. Like this is like I said, this is a power ranking. That's how the shit goes.
If one team was like they won 9 out of their last 15 games, or it was like a gap between what they did recently, then I understand. But both teams won 11 out of their last 13, and Dallas won the head-to-head over Memphis. Like it's like, whoa, I like maybe I moved too fast a little bit when it comes to slotting them type shit. I guess probably it can be a little mini
Yeah,
swap between the two.
because
Because I'm
everything
mad.
combined, I hear that.
Yeah. Because really, this is way off topic, but Duke shouldn't be ranked over Kentucky in the actual AP in the fucking college basketball shit, bro. We beat them head to head. We beat 2 top 10 teams. I don't even
You
understand
know
why
where
they're
they
saying
got
we're
that
5,
though?
bro.
You
That
know
shit
where
is
they got
bogus.
that?
Yeah,
They beat Auburn, and
So you
it's the
yeah,
most impressive win, and that's the argument for Memphis.
yeah.
Is
They
Memphis
beat
has
Boston.
played well.
Yeah,
They beat some quality opponents, not
that's up there.
the same amount as Dallas, but they beat some. And even though they lost the head-to-head, they have the more impressive win during the stretch.
Yeah.
and,
So
and also in your criteria as well with the win losses, your last word is performance as well. So it also plays a part on how the game went and how the win happened or how the loss happened, and et cetera. So I think that matters too. Like if you get jammed up, like if we getting jammed up, I think we just gotta go based off, you know what I'm saying, the criteria. We did the strength of schedule, we did the recent games, injuries of injuries, and win loss performances. Like that's the way that I feel. If it gets jammed up, I think you just
yeah,
go criteria.
injuries. I said this earlier.
And the win shit, the head to head shit, in power rankings, that should matter.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you. I said earlier, I'm gonna take the injuries thing off. Injuries really don't it matter, but it don't to me. What good team has Memphis beat? Nah, AJ, that's what West said. West said Dallas do got the better opponents in the recent stretch. So West did point to that. So we're probably gonna swap Dallas and Memphis and put Dallas at 4 and Memphis at 5. And then when we get back to continuing out the list, I like Houston at 6. Any pushbacks to that on the stage and in the chat? All right, so I don't think we have any. Go ahead.
Nah,
Yeah, I think Houston is deserving. I mean, although in the East, it's unfortunate because they suffered all those injuries, but
Yeah,
Orlando has emerged
yeah,
since we last did this. But and I mean, even though they lost last night, hell of an effort, man.
man, I
Like
know, I
they made
know.
that game a lot close. And I don't want to come down too hard on the kid, but if Ant, well, he ain't worthy of that. If Anthony Black, we call him by his government, if he doesn't split the free throws and they get a chance to set their defense, not saying Milwaukee won't go convert, but I think it just changes that next possession with just, whether or not it's as easy as it was, because they scored a transition basket off the free throw line from Anthony Black missing the second free throw. And that's, kind of how the Bucks were able to go ahead and close it out and not look back. But, you know, who knows? Who knows what would have happened? But Houston is fine here. Just wanted to shout out another team.
No, most def. And we had them at 8 the last time we did this, and I think that I'm
They lost to the Blazers though, and the Warriors without, but they beat us. But they got some bad losses in this stretch. I ain't gonna lie.
yeah, but to the whole season so far, where most teams play 25 games, are we okay with putting another team over Houston after them having a 16-8 start though? Like I know more weight on the recent games, but also it's October 22nd to December 11th. Are we comfortable with saying that a team have been better than Houston entirely when it comes to that? That's not slotted. Or that's
Not I wouldn't say it, like to this point, Houston would have to fall here in terms of the entire season. In that last stretch, though, I think now I haven't looked at Orlando. I haven't looked at the Knicks, but I think they may have a case since the 19th. Um, just because Houston has some really bad losses, but they do have some. Like they have a great win in OKC. Like I can't um understate that. So
okay. We'll see. All right, so we're gonna go with Houston at 6. Me personally, for me, I understand the injuries. I understand everything. But there's no way that they're not going to be slotted. I think the next two teams is the Magic and the Knicks. For me personally, I just don't know who's going to go 7, who's going to go 8. Anybody want to step up and try to answer, or feel like try to get their thoughts on it as far as the Magic and the Knicks?
I mean, I think it has to be Magic and Knicks unless we're penalizing the Magic for
Oh no, yeah. I'm saying
injuries.
they're the next two teams for sure. I'm like,
No, I'm saying I think it has to be that order unless
oh,
we're penalizing the Magic for the injuries, which I think would be fair. I don't think it's like super wrong to do that. But
It's on. He just said he's gonna take it off, but it's on there though. So you know what I mean. And you
oh
gotta go
yeah,
by it. It's on there.
the injuries is wild. I ain't gonna lie. Playing basketball. The next time we do this without Franz and Apollo, we gonna do this around 24th, 26. Knicks had a head
Paulo
to head 11
should
10
be
6.
back soon though.
Yeah,
Paulo's
he
he
been
been
out since
out for
October
over a
30th,
month.
bro. Yeah. He been out since October 30th. The Knicks had a head to head. 11-10 just came in and gave us.
Damn, October 30th. That means he's been out for 5 weeks for sure
Bro, that's
and
wild.
pushing 6. Doesn't I will say though, it doesn't mean that injuries are tricky. A torn oblique is nothing to like scoff at nor play with. So it could be a situation where it's like, yeah, been out for a minute, but I'm just not ready.
Mhm.
Like I haven't healed and
What did he
uh,
hurt?
oblique.
Mm. How long did it?
Tez ain't like the sound of that. He like, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, gang. I don't even got a response for that. I don't know. And he been out 5 weeks already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's tough.
His last game played was October 30th.
And he
That's tough.
said he
That's
did
tough.
an interview with
Y'all talking about Paulo?
yeah.
Yeah.
He did an interview with someone on ESPN. I think it was Mark Spears, but don't quote me on that. But he did an interview. He was speaking on how he's trying to and it was a minute ago, but he was targeting Christmas. So I think that speaks to the fact that by the time we do this again,
Oh, I did see that.
he probably still won't be back.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I did see that. Good
I don't
point.
know, but I think maybe the Knicks have to be slotted ahead of them, maybe. But if, I wouldn't be mad if Orlando was right there, and then and who's to say they won't shock us?
Yeah.
They
That's
play
yeah.
good basketball because they're built on their identity,
Mhm.
which is the defense. Now, and Suggs being able to scale up to this level, obviously, I don't think anybody expected this, but if he can continue to play this well, they may have a shot to stay, competitive because they're gonna have like they're strength in numbers in Orlando. They
Mhm.
do have really good depth,
Facts.
and I think that has time for them as well. So we'll see.
They really got my dog Jet Howard getting minutes, man. I thought that I would never see the day.
Okay. We can leave as is. I'll go with that. No, Knicks had a head to head though. I looked at I looked at both teams' game in November 19th to now, and Orlando don't have nothing that pop out to make me want to ignore the head to head. Like they beat the Lakers. Okay. Good win actually. Shout out to Franz, game winner. Detroit, Charlotte, Chicago, Brooklyn twice, Philly split, and then Phoenix. We know how Phoenix been playing, and then lost to Milwaukee. And when you look at New York, mind you, New York has the head to head. In this recent stretch of games, or since the last time we did this, New York beat Phoenix, lost to Utah, beat Denver, lost to Dallas, beat Charlotte, New Orleans, beat Orlando, beat Charlotte, beat Toronto. So both teams, in my opinion, beat a pool of mid a little bit. The Knicks just have that impressive win over stomping on Denver, and then also the head-to-head. So that's why I'm going with the Knicks at 7, and then I'll go Magic at 8.
I'm with that.
Yeah, and Denver was actually 7 the last time we did this too. So they were playing good basketball at that point, and the Knicks just stomped on them. I don't know what the hell's up with Denver right now or the Lakers, but here nor there. When we get to 9, go ahead. Somebody say something.
Yeah, I was gonna finish say, yeah, Denver. I mean, they got 2 good wins, I guess. But yeah, I mean, it's been up and down. They've been losing to bad teams. But the Lakers is just bad. Like, there's nothing more to it.
Oh,
My nigga Tween talking.
He said my nigga Tweet talking. I'm trying to load this shit up. 9, the first team that comes to my mind when I think of 9, Warriors. That's the Warriors, Bucks. Can't ignore the Bucks, what the Bucks are doing. They're reaching stretch of games, but it's a pool of mid as far as the teams that they beat. Warriors, Bucks, Clippers.
The Clippers got to be on that.
The Heat also playing good basketball as of late. So it get a little tough when we get down to the 9 and 10 spot. I think we should focus on 9 real quick. Hawks love. Hawks 13 and 12, 6 and 4 in the last 10.
That's a good name. I'm not mad. I would probably say Miami because I know I think they're like 11th in offense or 9th in defense, something like that.
Yeah, they're top 10 in both actually right now.
Oh shit, yeah, like exactly. So that's even better. Like I'll probably have Miami 9 because top 10 offense and defense.
Wait, what about the Warriors though? What about the Warriors? Like they're 14 and 9. I know they're 4 and 6 in our last 10. We're 12 and 10 though. We're 6 and 4 in our last 10. But I don't know if I want to like because what happened with the Warriors?
What does it have to do with like
better recently? And you beat the best team in the league. Y'all beat the best team in the league since the 19th, and you outperformed the Warriors like in
recently,
level of performance as well.
Okay.
Like you just like the Warriors in my opinion, like I mean what they beat the Timberwolves recently, and we know the Timberwolves has been up and down like Phoenix.
They split with the Wolves.
Yeah. I'll probably have Miami on this list. You know.
I'm trying to put up the Warriors stretch real quick, but on my computer loading dumb slow on the ESPN side.
Like Black said, bro. Like Black said, you can't put.
This is. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you, Lo.
Wait, this isn't like. Are you doing this the same way you did the upper jump where last week don't have to matter? Because how's Miami gonna come out the woodworks and jump over Warriors who were 3 last week?
So it's October 22nd to now, but more weight on the recent games. So recent games as far as like the last week or the last time we did this. It goes like that. And then so that's how we do it. Strength of schedule, who did you beat in that stretch? Who did you lose to in that stretch? Win loss performance. Injuries is there, but it don't really like it's just like whatever type shit.
Yeah.
But since November 19th, I'm gonna just compare both teams. Since November 19th, the Heat are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 3. They beat the Mavericks. Good win. They lost to Milwaukee. They beat Charlotte. They beat Toronto. They lost to Toronto. They lost to Boston. They beat the Lakers. They beat the Suns. We know what the Suns are, and they beat Cleveland. So obviously the 2 games that pop in that stretch is the Cavs and the Dallas game. So let's go to the Warriors now. So that's 6 and 3. Let's go to the Warriors. This thing is the best way to do it. 6 and 3. And then the Warriors are, and they didn't play each other yet, so we can't point to that yet. Let me go to the Warriors. And then y'all saying the Clippers in the chat. Let me look at the Clippers too. Heat 6 and 3. Their 2 big wins is the Cavs and the Mavericks.
We trolling with the Warriors.
The Warriors. They don't need to be on this list.
They beat the Hawks, they beat the Pels, but then they lost to the Spurs, lost to the Nets,
God.
lost to the Thunder.
That's what I'm saying. Like, come on, bro. They're not on this list.
They had a 5-game losing streak. Then they
Yeah,
snapped it. They snapped it by
yeah,
beating
man.
the Rockets. Then they lost to the Timberwolves.
And then they won
Then
to
they
beat
beat
the
the Timberwolves.
Exactly. So
Yeah,
they
my
So
not on this
bad.
list, bro.
Yeah, damn.
they falling considerably, bro. I get what took place last week and where they were voted and all of that. And I think, I don't want to completely dismiss it, but in this recent stretch of basketball, like everybody kind of scoffed at the Nuggets, and rightfully, so because they haven't played well enough. But then like the Warriors have been even worse.
Yeah,
So yeah.
Damn.
I would
Yeah, I
agree
didn't
with
know.
that.
Yeah, they went on a whole 5-game losing streak. They actually lost 6 out of their last 8 games. I didn't know that. So that's a little, yeah. So outside of the Heat, who's 6-3, big wins over the Cavs and the Mavs in this recent stretch, who else is another team before we just say Heat? Like, is there any other team that you feel like should be mentioned that I need to look at as far as
I
the
mean,
game?
the Hawks have to be taken they have to be brought into
Beat
consideration now.
Cleveland twice.
But they did. They lost to the Warriors. They lost to the Bulls. Lost to the Mavericks. So they had a 3-game losing streak.
They were on a 6-game
Then
winning streak.
they won 1, 2, 3. Oh, you said
6.
it was 6. Okay.
Yeah.
So then they won 6 in a row and then just got thumped by the Nuggets, man. So
But they beat the Lakers. They beat
Where
the
the
Lakers,
Clippers?
They beat the Lakers, Bucks, and Cavs twice.
That's good wins.
No, they had really, really
The
good wins in this
Bucks
shit.
and the Cavs.
That sounds like the best resume you done said so far.
Now the
Yeah, I'm not
Clippers.
gonna
Look
lie.
at the
Yeah, that
Clippers.
dude.
I ain't
Hold
gonna
on.
hold you, bro.
Look at the Clippers. They
with
beat the
that being
Nuggets twice
said,
too.
With that being said, the Nuggets, while they haven't been, they've lost some tough games. They now on the 19th they beat the Grizzlies, but then they lost to the Mavs by 3, thumped the Lakers, and then got thumped by the Knicks. Beat the Jazz, then lost to the Clippers, beat the Warriors, lost to the Cavs, lost to the Wizards, and then beat the Hawks. So
The Hawks shit do sound the best.
Who lost to the Wizards?
The Nuggets.
The Nuggets.
Oh man, y'all trolling. All right.
But the Nuggets also beat the Hawks in the head-to-head, which y'all swore by earlier that it mattered. So I don't wanna just completely throw it away.
That mattered once we got stuck with the resumes, bro. Not. I mean, you got a point.
Yeah, because I think the Hawks, while they have the more impressive wins in the stretch, I still
Hold up. Let me
the
read.
Nuggets record in the stretch, real quick, between 1 L W
5-5.
Okay, all right, thank you. Yeah, I was going a little slow. And they're 5-5 in the stretch. I think the Hawks are the same. Or no, you said they had a 6-game winning streak.
Yeah.
So they're at least 6-4.
So Heat 6-3, Nuggets 5-5. Let's remember that. Let me try to pull up the Hawks, and then Tween about to say the Clippers in a second. The Hawks is 1, 2, 3. The Hawks are 6-4. Hawks 6-4, Nuggets 5-5, Heat 6-3.
All right, well, yeah. Nuggets do have the head-to-head on the Hawks, but better overall record, better wins as well for the Hawks. So that's fine.
What you got for us, Tween?
I was about to say the Clippers because they beat the Nuggets twice. They beat the Warriors. They beat Orlando when Orlando was like 10-0 or some 10-1 or some shit. Like that's some good wins.
Okay.
And they've only lost to the Celtics, Rockets, and Wolves.
I mean, those are elite teams. You just named the Celtics.
No, he not saying that in a bad way, gang. He not saying in a bad way.
I said they only lost to those 3 teams.
If Rockets and Wolves,
an elite team, no.
About to say Rockets and Wolves getting called elite teams. Come on now. That's like the Warriors need more credit for beating them.
Bro, they just called the Wolves elite team.
The Warriors are the Clippers are 6. The Clippers are 6-4 in the stretch.
The Nuggets didn't have their starting point guard, bro. It's no excuse to lose by 30, bro.
Facts.
They got thumped by a team that, by all accounts, people felt like were spiraling in a wrong direction.
The Nuggets were on a back-to-back that game too. I don't know if the Hawks were.
Yeah,
but the Nuggets were fresh off that loss to the Wizards. I knew they was mad.
Where you gonna put the Clippers
A
at,
30-point loss.
The Clippers
Oh
right
no,
there, bro.
bro.
They got to be 10, bro, or 9,
But no,
whatever we at.
I do think the Hawks should be.
Let's
I ain't
not
gonna
forget
lie.
the Heat. Let's not forget the Heat though. The Heat, still
No,
in
I
the.
mean I thought we already agreed the Heat were 9.
The
I
Heat
thought
are
the Heat was
9.
9.
Like, what are you
Oh,
talking
okay.
about?
Yeah, the
Okay.
Heat was
Nah.
9, bro.
We talking about 10 right now.
We talking about 10.
I ain't
Like,
gonna
that's
lie.
the Clippers.
I'm rocking with the Hawks, bro.
Hold on,
At
how the
10?
bro? How is the Hawks over the Clippers?
Hawks have more impressive wins.
Yeah, they definitely do.
Cleveland twice. Okay, I give you that. What else after that?
They
I
beat
mean, what do the
Cleveland
Clippers
twice.
have?
They
Hold on, hold
beat
on. You
the
don't even gotta
Bucks.
go
The
further than
the
that. What do the
the
Clippers
Clip
have to compete with that?
they didn't beat Denver.
Cleveland's better than them right
I
now.
mean, Denver beat the Clip. Well, no, the Clippers beat
Clippers
Denver
beat
by
Denver.
4. Yeah,
That's my
126 to 122. But I mean that's not more impressive than beating the Cavs twice, the Bucks once, and they also beat the Lakers. I mean, I don't know what we make of the Lakers
Yeah,
game,
Lakers, this is
but they went on a 6-game win streak. You know,
like- yeah,
You
that
know?
win streak matter, gang. That win streak matter. I mean, I hear the Clippers thing, but I mean,
But they don't have the
you're
Clippers don't have a single game better than a Cleveland win.
Being Cleveland?
Off topic.
Yeah, you don't got no game better than that, bro.
Sign that motherfucker, bro.
who just signed who?
Bill Belichick just signed that motherfucker to
So you want to see?
yeah.
That's
He's
not
Shout out to
even
Bill.
noteworthy.
fiending, bro. He's too thirsty, bro. He need to calm down.
Shout out to Bill, man.
Nah, you tripping. You
That's
tripping, no tween. That definitely is
ACC is
noteworthy.
ours.
But
ACC
that
is ours.
he's geeking, bro. Ain't no way he's feeling like that, the coach.
Somebody said the reason why Bill Belichick
He's
won.
fiending, bro.
Niggas
You know why he
gonna
trying to
hate,
coach?
boy. Niggas
That boy,
always gonna find a way to hate.
bro. He's
Yo,
70
Lo.
years old,
Talking
bro. If
about
he
his
don't
Yo,
go
boy.
Lo.
retire, bro, and relax, bro.
Hey Wes, a nigga can't never get no credit, bro. Like,
Yo, Lo. Guess what?
Bro,
A
he
nigga
is
said,
70 years old, bro. If he don't go retire somewhere and relax,
Bro,
bro, why is he
he
still trying to
loves
coach
coaching.
football,
Why would he
bro?
stop doing something he's still passionate about and can still do just because it's I'm 70 now? That's how you die. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna put y'all on some game, man. When you're older and you found a routine and something that works for you, a lot of people, not saying that it always happens, but a lot of people feel like when they get up in age and they found something that works, even if they've retired, but then they started working again, they feel like if they step away, it completely, death is at the door. Right after that, man, it's Bill might feel like, hey, I need this to keep going.
I
I
wouldn't be
think that's
surprised
why
if he
Pop
thought that way.
kept coaching. You said what, Lo?
I said I wouldn't be surprised if he thought that way. He did go get him a 22-year-old honey, so maybe he's trying to feel young, man.
And then it's money, nigga. I'm making millions.
a nigga
Bro,
said
come
in
on,
the
bro. He got
It's
money,
a
bro.
legacy play too.
legacy.
How was this a legacy play?
That hurts his
Father,
legacy.
his father
He's a
coached at
six-time Super
UNC.
Bowl. He's a six-time Super Bowl
No,
coach.
bro.
Like, how
I'm
All
talking
listen,
family
Wes,
legacy, bro. His
the
father
only thing
coached
that
at
can happen.
UNC, and he's trying to set up his son to be the heir apparent at UNC.
his son
After
already
him.
coaches at Washington. Steve, the head coach at Washington.
What does that have to do with what he's trying to do? I'm telling you, like I just told you, his father coached at UNC. Now he's coaching at UNC, and then potentially my son could coach at UNC. That's a legacy play.
I see how you. I mean, the way you described it, yeah, I see that for sure. But first of all, I think his son Steve is perfectly fine at Washington, bro. Steve loves it over there, from what I've seen and heard. I don't see why he. I mean, who knows though? I mean, bro, I
That's
just
real
don't.
though. That's
I
real.
don't. I don't see how going to college after being a very successful NFL coach really helps your legacy.
I'm not talking about
Oh,
to
you
the
talking about
out.
the family thing?
Yeah. I'm talking legacy, like within your lineage, your family, not
Yeah.
to the outside public. I agree with you that I don't think it does much. Like he can even have loads of success. I don't think it changes his standing as a head coach. Like I think wherever he is right now, for what people think he is as an all-time head coach, that's where he's gonna be. Whether that's some people think he's the best, some people think he's top 5, some people feeling like he's closer to maybe ninth or eighth because they think a lot of his success is really predicated on having who many people deem as the greatest ever to play the sport. So like I don't think it changes much from that standpoint. I'm with you on Lo. I'm with you on that.
But dude in the chat talking about some Chapel Bill.
Hey, shout out Tan, man. Chapel Bill for sure.
Yeah, I don't
Hey,
know about
bro,
that.
go ahead, bro.
One
Man,
thing.
I like
Twitter
that name
jealous?
though.
Hold up,
Am
y'all
I
see
in
what
Twitter
OG
jail or
just
something? I
said?
don't even see
Uh,
that. I don't even see that update.
Hold on, what you say? What you say,
Y'all,
Tan?
I said the thing you want to know that's
uh,
crazy
uh,
when he you want
my
to know
bad,
the thing
Tim.
that's crazy though about being finalized right now,
Talk to
nigga.
me.
Portal just opened up, boy.
Who?
Don't let that man. All right, bro.
Where y'all see that at though?
On three. Let me see.
Where y'all see, like where y'all seeing this at?
What? That he's the new head coach?
Yeah.
Inside Carolina.
I mean, well, they have announced it, so ask. Yeah.
Nah. Somebody dropped
Here's
it in the
announced.
chat. I
Here's
think I,
announced.
Oh, somebody dropped it. Oh,
yeah,
Inside Carolina.
I don't even
Inside
see that.
Carolina.
I ain't gonna lie, that shit everywhere right now. That's Byron.
Yeah, that's me. I don't see it nowhere on my TL.
That shit jumping everywhere now. You got the Dub dude. You got the Inside Carolina. You got the right here 4 minutes ago college football report.
Oh shit, I must be in Twitter jail or some shit. What the hell going on?
my nigga say
God
Twitter jail.
damn.
Yeah, you got 6 minutes ago the On Three Sports. That cover college football. They just finalized it 6 minutes ago. Yeah, that shit everywhere, bro.
Oh damn, so my stuff was be tweaking right now.
OG, to respond back to you before we get 10, I cannot remember the conversation. A lot of this went with the recent stretch. Dallas won 11 out of the last 13 games. You guys had some bad losses. West pointed out the games, cannot remember. You guys had some bad losses in there. Blazers, cannot remember. Either way, your recent stretch, OG is like 5-5 or 6-4 or something like that. 4-6, somewhere in that ballpark. Where Dallas and Memphis been the two hottest teams in the league.
I think it's at the Warriors game.
Okay. So where Dallas and Memphis been the two hottest teams in the league, and that's why you will see since the last time we did this was November 19th, Dallas and Memphis both been playing better basketball than the Golden State than the Houston Rockets. I'm sorry, and I'm not sure if you can disagree with that. From
And
November
that
19th,
Sacramento game was bad.
from November 19th to December 11th, I think Dallas and Memphis both been playing better basketball than Houston. OG. So that's what it came down to, and it's been so good of a stretch that you can probably argue that both of these teams caught up or if not surpassed. Oh, you said okay, research you did. All right, cool, we good. I don't gotta further explain. Now back to 10. We was at the Hawks, the Nuggets, and the Clippers. We were settling with the Hawks a little bit because of the team that they beat. Cavs twice, Milwaukee. And then if you want to put some stock into beating LeBron and AD with that Hawks team, I guess you sort of kind of can a little bit. That win is more. Let me put it like this: the Hawks beating the Lakers is more of a good win for the Hawks than the Lakers beating the Hawks. Anybody disagree with that? Is that a good way to put it?
Wait, say that again?
Yeah,
That makes
repeat
sense.
yourself. I just need you to repeat yourself.
It is more of a good win from the Hawks perspective, beating the Lakers versus if the Lakers beat the Hawks.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Facts.
Okay.
I mean,
All right, cool. So yeah, I think that
But
also
that's
leads.
rooted. I will say that's rooted in some BS though, because I
Wait,
think
that's true as well.
recently. But to start the season, I get it. But again, Bogey was hurt and DeAndre Hunter was hurt, so the Hawks weren't reaching their ceiling because they had injuries, and maybe the same applies for the Lakers. But when the Hawks got healthy, obviously they've started playing better basketball. And I think the Lakers have been on a downward trend at that same time. So when they met, yeah, I think I don't know. It's just one of those tough ones, man. That's the tough one. Cause it's like I think they're more even than anything, as opposed to it being like the Lakers should win that matchup. I don't know if for this point in the season, I don't know if I feel like that's appropriate.
What was the
Nah, but
voting odds when that game at the you remember?
if I had to assume, it probably was an even line. If I had to
Yeah,
assume,
but I say what was the
Oh, the line.
I'm curious to know what the line was
the Hawks were
at the start
home.
of that
So
game.
the Hawks were home. You know, you get the +3. But if I had to assume, it probably was even. You know, probably 1.5 in favor of the Hawks.
Boy do gotta make up their mind to come down to Lakers though.
What you mean, brother?
You can't just be the Lakers ass. Lakers ass. Man, the Lakers ass, man. The Lakers not a good team. Man, the Lakers ass. Man, the Lakers is ass, bro. It's just not a good team. It's not a good team. Lakers is ass. And then you come in the current conversations like this, is just like, oh well, Lakers would beat the Hawks. It's just like, oh whatever. Then no, the Hawks beat the Lakers.
Byron, come on, though, Byron. You not being, bro. No, but Byron, you're not
being
being
fair about that.
Byron, you're not being Byron. The Lakers,
bro. That's why I said what I said. He being real.
I'm going by what y'all niggas said about the Lakers in this hole.
Now Lakers is ass, but you not lying.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Okay, if you feel like the Lakers is ass, just be consistent with it.
Well, right now,
I get what Byron's saying, but
right now you probably think they ass too, though, Byron.
Oh, the hell I don't.
You still got stock, bro. Sell your stock, bro.
Yeah, God bless you.
The Hawks were -3.5 in that game.
Y'all overuse the word ass in here.
But
we do. Now we do for sure, though.
It's not like ass, though. It's levels to ass.
No, that's y'all whack ass DMV.
What you
lingo.
mean?
Y'all niggas
What
say
you
everything.
mean?
But hold on, it's not, why you trying to make it seem like it's just DMV though?
Nah, I'm joking. I'm joking. It's really the YM shit. Bro, F, can you please read the chat? 1110 is spam.
Yeah, I see it. Why she doing
what
that?
What is she talking about?
She trolling me, bro. Wait, read it.
What she talking about?
She said Hawks were favored. I think it was Hawks -5.5.
Yeah, 1110. I seen you say that. But at that, when you typed that 1110, I already was on my phone looking at ESPN app. God, and according to the app, it say that the Hawks were -3.5 on the ESPN app. But again, you could be right though. I'm not, no biggie for me. Either way, the Hawks were the favorites.
Byron, you don't think it's levels to being bums though? Like you don't think like I can call somebody bums and he not that bums?
Look what AJ just put in the chat. No, that's a real thing, bro.
Bro, that's y'all lazy ass YNs, bro. I'm not fucking with y'all with that shit. Excuse my French. Excuse my profanity, bro. But that's y'all lazy ass YNs. If y'all niggas, this just helps y'all just like not include context, not actually have a full conversation about shit, and it just make y'all this either you just at the top of the world or you ass.
No, bro. I
think the middle ground that y'all niggas come to are the teams that's overachieving. That's the only other. That's like a team like the Hawks or whoever. Not even using the Hawks as an example, but the only time y'all niggas come to some type of middle ground between top of the world and ass is if a team overachieving. That's it.
Overachieving by what? What do you mean?
Overachieving
as far as what?
Like a team that maybe not, like a team that's not expected to be doing something, and they plan to, they over-exceeding expectations.
Okay. It's like Orlando without.
But y'all niggas, I'm not with that different levels of ass. If you ass, you ass. The Wizards are ass.
Yeah, and then Lakers are not Wizards level. The Lakers are not Wizards level.
Bro, like y'all got that.
The Lakers are not Wizards level though.
Hey, I'm gonna be on my J. Will shit. Y'all niggas can have it, bro. Y'all niggas can have it. Fuck that. I'm just not gonna we don't got always agree. No. Y'all niggas not about to convince me, bro. I'm just shaking back. I was under the weather the last 2 days. Y'all niggas not about to. Y'all not about to.
That's 10 game. That's your Lakers summer game. That's your Lakers summer game.
I'm talking to y'all in the chat. Sly, please shut your hating ass up. And Tez, bro, you and Swiper got the worst damn mics, bro. I don't know what y'all niggas need to do, but AirPods, bro. Get some damn wired headphones, nigga.
Nah, bro, I'm too.
Leave that AirPods.
Like you tweet, so cool ass, nigga. Get some wired headphones when you talking to us, nigga. Damn, nigga talking to AirPods on for what? You talking to AirPods for, nigga?
Funny thing is, when I be at work, I be connecting my little headset to the phone.
Ass in here.
Put on voice isolation.
Chill, bro.
What's the conversation? Hold on. Let me address the retarded ass Sly.
Damn.
The context that I'm including is the Lakers not as bad as the damn Wizards, and y'all call both of them ass. That's enough for you? Damn.
YouTube, brother. YouTube.
Oh, my
brother.
fault. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. You right, bro. I'm sorry.
Our word.
I'm sorry.
He ain't mean
Yeah,
that,
my
y'all.
fault.
He
My
ain't mean
fault.
that. He
My
ain't
fault.
mean
Nah,
that.
I ain't mean that. I
Yeah.
ain't mean that. I mean it. I'm sorry.
We
I'm
good.
sorry.
We
I'm
good.
sorry. I'm sorry.
But Byron,
But
though,
no,
why you still
Now,
got this Lakers stock though? You
now
gotta
I
flip
want to
it.
hear Ted
I
explain
just
though.
don't
Like,
think they ad. Bro, I'm good on that ad, bro. If you ask, you ask.
Y'all think y'all gonna turn around though? Like real shit though, like no troll.
I just don't think that ass seen. I just don't think that ass, bro.
I'm
so
saying
you
you
think
think
that?
they
So you're
Yo,
yo, Wes. Your
Oh
mic is cooked.
yo,
That nigga's mic is cooked.
hello.
yeah, that was some bad stuff.
Bro, I'm not talking. What do you mean?
Bro,
That
that
was
wasn't
Ted's
Wes.
mic, bro. That was
Oh,
Ted.
bro, it
That's
sound
what I'm
like
saying, bro. Him and
Ted
Fresh
sound
got
like
the
he was a
worst
zombie,
voice,
bro. That nigga sound like he was a zombie. No funny.
Yo,
Hold on,
make
my
sure
dog.
I like the.
My dog
Yo,
eating
Yo, Ted,
something.
I gotta kick you, gang. I gotta kick you, Ted. Hey, Ted, I gotta kick you, Ted. I gotta kick you, Ted. I gotta kick you,
That
Yo.
was crazy. That was crazy.
Hey, make sure y'all like the video, y'all. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. If you're not subscribed, the show is live every day at 11 a.m. Eastern time. And also make sure y'all become a member, man. The link is in the description to become a member. Appreciate all the extended or extra support. Wes, explain it the best way you can to Byron, bro. As far as how do you feel about the Lakers, Wes? Do you think they ass? Do you think they
I think
good?
they're mid. I do think we need to start like being better with how we explain teams underperforming or not being as good as we expected them to be. I think they're mid team. They're not ass.
Yeah.
Deserves
And I
a
would
lot of
100% agree. They are mid. They are mid.
Yeah. If I was using a regular word, I'll say they mid too. But like it's just different levels of ass. But that yeah, I'll just put it like that. Yeah, Lakers are mid. The Lakers are mid. I don't gotta drag it. I think the Lakers are mid. But again, like, they're not. Yeah, we'll leave it at that. A team that's gonna miss the play-in mid. I don't know if the Lakers gonna miss the play-in. Are they gonna miss the
Why?
play-in?
No. How about you grab a mic and explain why they gonna miss the play-in? Like have they ever missed a play? Please tell me, AJ. Explain to me,
The West
nigga.
got better though. Like Byron, like from
That don't mean nothing. That don't mean they gonna miss the play-in.
Nigga,
The
they
team
still
that's
made the play-in when the West was still stacked up
the-
with the point.
no,
the
we
only
talking about like there's a lot of like
nigga, it was a lot of nigga. They made the play-in with 47 wins.
there's only one team that's outside the play-in right now that can make the play-in, and that's the Kings.
ain't
So
they
it's
have
like,
a top defense though back then?
Wait, what?
I said last year or whatever they won 47 games, they had a top defense. They had something to fall back on. What's their insurance?
They still winning games, even being a mid defense or a bad defense. It don't matter.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
You don't need to have a top 10 defense to win games in the NBA.
No, but I'm saying like they ass defensively.
I know, but I'm saying that you don't need to have a top 10 defense to win games in the NBA.
AJ, I don't know if you're serious or not, but I do think the Lakers will finish with a better record than the Spurs. Yes, I'm
not gonna hold you.
I did get back in the betting. I get back in the betting. I swear for God, I start betting again.
He not grabbing the mic, so it don't really matter.
Punk ass.
Damn.
Byron, would you say that the Lakers, bro,
AJ, my brother, I can talk to him like that.
Are they disappointing?
I'm saying he's scared to get a mic. That's what I said. Damn about.
Nah, he really do need to stop like being like
niggas scared to get a mic.
The Hawks black.
What you say, Ted?
I said, would you say the Lakers is more so disappointing?
Yeah, that's what makes them mid.
So it's
disappointing. Underachiever.
So then
underachieving.
You just said another word for ass.
It's not another word for ass. I'm letting you YNs have that shit. Y'all like to call anything ass. I'm not saying they ass. They just underachieving and they mid.
They asked Jimmy Butler what is about his long-term future with the Heat. He said, "Who knows?" Then they asked him, "Do he want to spend the rest of his career with the Heat?" He said, "I don't know." That man don't answer nothing serious, bro. I don't even know what to even take away from that. You say he done, Byron?
Sound like a real nigga to me. They don't want to give you the 2-year extension.
Yeah, that nigga done, bro.
he done with the Heat?
Yeah. That nigga want out.
Nigga, he went the 2-year extension. Y'all not giving it to him. It's very simple. Trade me or give me the money. It's not a hard decision. Like, no funny. Like, y'all trying to make this shit. Oh, he wants the money.
Who's
I'm not.
y'all, bro? Who is y'all, bro? We just
No,
had this
I'm
convo
saying
yesterday, too.
I'm not talking about you particularly. I'm saying like just on like the discourse around Jimmy Butler, and I'm saying he want the bag. Y'all not giving him the bag. It's either bag or leave. Like, it's simple to me.
I think everybody understands that. I was point two, but yeah. So that's that. Like Jimmy's an unserious person. He like to troll a lot, but him saying I don't know. I'm with Byron. I think eventually he's just going to get traded, bro. It is what it is. I think we just got to move forward. We didn't capitalize on our ability to capitalize and ultimately win the championship. Unfortunate, dog. I still think about Dame, Jimmy, and Bam. We would have had Dame, Jimmy, and Bam. That shit is insane. We probably not even seeing this Tyler Hero growth right now. We probably in Miami at least. Probably somewhere else he probably could have been doing this, but we would have had Damian Lillard, and look what he's doing for the Milwaukee right now in year 2. Dame, Jimmy, and Bam would have been man, oh man, oh man. As far as the show, the last thing was the NBA Cup games. We talked about the Bucks defeating the Magic. We talked about the Thunder defeating the Mavs today. Little SGA versus Luka conversation as well. And then we close it out with the power rankings. Appreciate the ones that came up to the stage. Appreciate the ones that was in the chat as well. Definitely cannot forget y'all. Didn't talk about no college hoops this morning. I know Ted was texting me and West said it as well on the mic that Rutgers was playing yesterday.
Good win, Rutgers. Good win.
Yeah, good win for them.
Harper
sure.
with another good game. 3 of 6 from 3. Niggas told me he don't got a Tracy. They defend him differently now.
Facts. My computer's a little dumb slow. As far as the cup games today, it's Hawks Knicks. I don't know. He's saying they say Harper don't got one. It's Hawks Knicks. I'm personally going with the Knicks to get that win tonight. Trey in the Gardens obviously gonna be fun. We know they don't like Trey. Trey don't like them. But I'm going with the Hawks to win that game, or Knicks to win that game. And in the second game for the Cup, again, we are watching these Cup games in playback. It's playback.tv/facts and stats. For anybody that's new here that don't know about playback, it's playback.tv/facts and stats. We watch NBA games in there every single night, and sometimes we continue conversations from the YouTube show in playback. Today I'm not gonna cook up nothing. I had a topic yesterday, bro, but I went to my appointment and I can't remember what it was. And I'm going to use my time that I have to work on some behind the scenes stuff and also gaming before the games tonight. So I got like a good 5-hour window, whatever the case may be, to put in some time into some other things. Put in some time to some other things. You'll be like, you home?
Mm-hmm.
Give me like 5 to 10 minutes to call you back. Put some time into some other things.
Nigga.
Yo, what happened? What you mean, right?
Oh, my fault. I thought my fault, guys. So my fault. Let me chill. Let me chill. My fault.
Yo,
man.
chill.
You wanted to throw a little twist on the show. My fault.
Man, Byron a funny guy, man. Aaron, I think your name is Aaron. We talked about the fact that that's fantasy football playoffs yesterday. Shout out to all the people that's in the playoffs. There's a new iOS software update. If you have iPad devices, so yeah, update your. That's random, John. Trae Young going to visit his second home. So yeah, I'm going with the Knicks to win, and then game 2 is the Rockets versus the Warriors. I personally want the Rockets to win because I want to see the Rockets versus OKC again, and the winner of that advances to the championship of the NBA Cup. Anybody want to share who they got winning the 2 games tonight, and then that'll be the show. I don't think I'm going to carry anything to playback today. I don't think anything at the moment is getting carried over.
Yeah, no playback
tonight for sure, but as far as the daytime,
yeah,
that'd be dragging my days a little bit. I want to try to spread some things out a little bit. I want to try to game a little bit, things like try to get back in the groove of that. We'll see. But yeah, anybody want to share Knicks Hawks who y'all got winning, and then Rockets Warriors who y'all got winning?
Knicks Hawks. I probably gotta go. I gotta go Trae Young. Ice Trae what he do there. You got Jalen Johnson, how he's been performing. Dyson Daniels on Brunson. You could slow down him. You got Cat at the 5. Yeah, I can see the Hawks winning this game. And you said, what was the second game?
Rockets Warriors.
Yeah, the Warriors winning. Is there anything else to be said? Like Warriors, bro, Rockets haven't won a game. Warriors haven't lost to the Rockets since like 2021 or some shit. Or 29. It's been like 3 years.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Anybody else want to share, if anything?
I'm rocking with the Hawks, and I ain't rocking with the Warriors, but I think they'll win though. But I'm rocking with the Hawks.
Hawks and Warriors, big game, playoff type game, bro. We can't see Curry and Draymond step up and rise to the occasion like they've done for the last 10 years. So that's a good.
Hey, what was the Q?
The Q. Oh, the question.
Yeah, the question.
Rich nigga said the Q, bro. What, bro?
What's a Q? Are you loading on the word?
Bro,
Like, are you
bro? Y'all niggas.
I'm in the queue. I'm in the queue. Wait a minute, nigga. What the fuck is a
He
queue?
But
said,
you
what
see
was
how
the
he knew
Q,
you
bro?
see how he knew exactly what I meant though.
Nah, you burnt for that one.
He knew exactly what I was saying, bro. Watch out.
Bro.
Hey, this will be a crazy. When I say crazy, but this will be a big win for the Rockets, bro. This stage, you know, people trying to eventually take them serious.
Yeah.
Youngsters coming into that next fold. This will be a big win for the Rockets.
Okay.
Hey, off topic.
I like that. Good point out. What's up, Tiz?
Garrett, I think the Garrett dude from LSU quarterback, I think he going back. I think he about to announce he going back to college, bro. That's crazy. That is so crazy.
He ass.
That is so. They had him top 5 quarterback, and he just fell off the fucking face of the earth, nigga. And now he going back. Bad move, gang. Bad move.
Mid-cup games, not
Wait,
gonna lie.
he was top 5? Wait, he was projected top 5?
Ain't you see how the youngsters play under pressure?
Okay.
I got Hawks and Warriors winning. Okay.
Who the Hawks play?
Knicks
and Warriors.
Okay. So I'm trying to know OG gonna be on crazy different type timing if the Rockets win tonight, boy.
If they beat the Warriors, he gonna be talking. If they beat the OKC the next game, he gonna be talking.
Oh no, it's gonna be
he gonna be talking.
You're not gonna answer the Q?
Come on,
you talking about?
Look, he gonna
bro, like, oh my god.
What's the Q? What's the Q, twin?
And he try to laugh, bro. Like, this man is a troll, bro.
Like, bro,
man, Tweet is a troll. I might get piped out, not gonna lie. Like, let's on a serious note, everybody that's in here, thank you. Again, I cannot remember the topic, but I really thank you. I think it was a cool show today. Shout out to Tween. Came up whenever he came up, holding it down with me, and then everybody that came on the back end, thank y'all as well. If you are in here, do not forget to subscribe to the platform. The show is live every single day. I am going to be reaching out to some of you all or more people on Twitter to try to record a podcast episode soon, whether it's college basketball related, NBA related, or NFL related. And as y'all see, I'm dropping shorts on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. So make sure y'all check out some quick thoughts that I'll be dropping on things around the league, whether it's or things around the sports world, period. And anybody that's new, just Fact and Stats is live every single day at 11 a.m. Eastern time, Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern time. I will bring back the Sunday shows in a couple of weeks because we got the playoffs on the way. So we get to dive into some playoff matchups and also talk about some games that's going to be the day of in the playoffs. So Sunday shows will be coming back. I will definitely announce that to y'all and tweet it and also post it in the YouTube community, which everybody can see. You don't got to remember to see that. But speaking on memberships, if you are not a member of the Fact and Stats community, you, on the YouTube side of things, you can become a member. It's literally the link on the description. The link in the description. There's 3 different levels you can join as. And shout out to everybody that's member so far, man. Black, Kenny, Goods, as you see, some people to my right, and etc. Can I get my Lakers invite for the episode? I'm not recording no episode on the Lakers, Sly. Like, why would I do that right now? I'm everything that was in season.
I thought you were doing all the teams, bro.
We did that already. Like he's like, that's something that we did already, Gay. That's on the page. Sly. If you want to see what we said about the Lakers, check out the what's next segment on the page, man. I got it in one little category for you. I'm trying to see is anything carrying over to playback. I don't think so.
And nobody trying to hear you say the Lakers are ass, bro. The Lakers are ass. Nah, nobody trying to hear you say that shit for a whole episode, bro.
Sly, I will record with you, but I'm not recording no direct Lakers episode though. I'm not doing nothing directly, strictly on Lakers until next summer, like at the end of the season. And if it's me and you, you got to cam up. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you wouldn't cam up, but like I can't just talk to one person without a camera on. So that's where I'm at.
OG, what you mean stop, man? OG, we could put 50 on it. Come on now, we locked in. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and DM OG right now.
I ain't even see OG said that. He said stop running.
Yeah, he told me to start running. I don't know. I don't even know where I was running at, but hey, that's cool. I'm happy. He got my attention. Don't worry about it.
All right. So yeah, man, I don't think anything is carrying over. Anybody wants to start anything, feel free. But I'm about to probably game a little bit, test some water. I think it's raining on my side. It was raining outside, right?
Bro, it's been raining all day, gang. It's been raining since yesterday.
Yeah, it's raining.
Nigga, it's snowing over here, like dead ass.
I'm about to be in the crib, y'all. If anything pops in my head, I'll probably fire up the playback, or I might even put the playback.
Just go live, bro.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna just go live on playback. Yeah, everybody that came through today, thank y'all from the bottom of my heart. As y'all can see, I'm getting more and more good or great or comfortable with talking amongst myself and whoever else. I even kicked off the power rankings with just me and Tween on stage. I was gonna do it regardless. That's what life is about, bro. Doing whatever you want to do regardless. Y'all, I'm removing y'all from the stage, but it's all love. Doing whatever you want to do regardless. And consistency. That's what life is all about. Facts and stats. Check out the website. If you don't got no facts and stats, it's Pearl, by the way, before we get up out of here. Factandstats.us. I got 2 of these shirts left. One is small, one is extra large. It's Fact and Stats with the Speak Your Mind slogan. Most def OG. Yeah, I'm about to go live on TikTok, Black. I'm going to go live on TikTok in like 10 minutes. BJ, I'm about to start the playback room, BJ, so I'm not going to let you up. Thank y'all to all the support, bro. Everybody that subscribe, everybody that tap in and watch, everybody that comment, everybody that's members, and not even everybody that's members, even everybody that's thinking about becoming a member. I know when I say y'all be thinking about it, y'all be like, I'm gonna become a member. I know y'all be thinking about it. So even the ones that think about it, appreciate y'all too. And even when y'all eventually become it, whether that's becoming a member, whether that's getting something from the website, or whether that's sharing the show out as well. Make sure y'all sharing the show out. Greatly appreciate it. Everybody came through. Thank y'all. I'll be back tomorrow, most likely at 11 a.m. Eastern time. And I'll most likely have a topic ready for tomorrow after we recap the NBA games and take a look at the Thursday night football game as well. So the T got a new agent, so clear your trade machines. Playback.tv/facts and stats. Y'all, we about to move there. Open talks, open vibes, cooling, and nothing like that until the NBA game tonight. Thank y'all for all the support. Playback.tv/facts and stats is where the show is moving to. Well, not the actual show, but yeah, the lounge, I would say. You know what I'm saying? Playback.tv/facts and stats. Playback.tv/facts and stats. Make sure y'all get a workout in today, too, man. Get a workout in today. Yeah, play my song and then vibing like I'm alone and then tip for tat, I got my not wrong for that shit. Tell me, is we too grown for that shit? Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I played No Cap album today. The whole time going to the gym and in the gym. That joint not better than Rod album. I ain't gonna lie. Shaggy was wrong. Shaggy was wrong about that one. Yeah. What? Some of my crib and Walker Mill area. Oh, I forgot what hood that is right there. Yeah, I forgot what hood. Yeah, that's the hood for sure. I forgot what hood that is right there. Bro, I know that. Dang. Yeah. Oh, I'm burnt. Why I just peeped? I'm burnt. My computer loading slow, bruh. It's not letting me end on YouTube.